think everything is ready. Okay. Can you? Oh, oh no. Let's hope my internet holds up. We'll have to see. Uh, I will, just in case, turn that down. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, well, welcome back to trying to build my gold farm. Uh, Last time didn't really work. We'll have to see how it goes this time. I I've got high hopes, but we'll have to see. Uh, Looking pretty good. Alright, well, first things first, we need to kind of like lay out the whole building. I want it to be centered here. That way it's in line with this path. It was going to be up over there, but I don't know if that would look good. So, we'll see. We will see. Let's see. Alright. So, let's have the door room. We're going to have a 3x3 piston door, which will go here. Do you think that's far enough? Yeah, I don't want it to take up this whole area. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to dig out more, but it would be just just annoying enough that I don't really want to do it. I mean, I did put the haste beacon here for a reason, but you know. Right. So if that's the door, maybe yeah. Hey, thanks for the follow, Kimea206. I don't know if I said that right. Sorry if I didn't. Four, four. All right. Yeah. This. So I need to. Okay. There we go. Yeah, that's pretty good. So the door would actually be like here, and then redstone stuff. I could have a similar system to the one that's on my. Oh, it was a host. Oof. I wasn't paying that much attention. Yeesh. Yikes. Um. Anyway, uh, this keeps going, and then it's gonna widen out. I think about here-ish, and then that will go. I think all the way back. Or at least. Uh, yeah, most of the way back at least. Hi, how's it going? Oh, yeah, that should be about 10. Oh yeah, I saw that. I read the notification wrong. I've been having a few stream problems, so I was a little bit distracted. Uh, what's up? What have you got? Why do you guys just appear everywhere whenever I try to do anything? That should be good. How would that make this? Because we need it to be at least 23 wide. Hopefully wider. Oh god, I don't have any torches. I am so unprepared for this. I tried setting some stuff up, like I flattened this area out, but kinda forgot everything else. of. Alright. Do I have any torches? I never really have any. I just have Optifine. So just carry like one torch on me. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Hmm. No, no sleep. Okay. Hmm. We'll see how stream holds up. I don't even know what's doing it. I think it's just my Wi-Fi. Let's try that. Oh, all right. So I'm gonna have to spend so much time mining obsidian. I've already spent like 20 minutes doing it. So I've got a few stacks, but I don't know if that'll be enough. Uh, 21, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31. Uh, Perfect. That's just long enough. Um, so I guess the first portal would want to go about here-ish? Maybe here? That way we've got enough space to put in plenty, but, it doesn't take up everywhere. I need to learn how to build just basic um, filter. I'd never built one before. Just don't do redstone, really. It's probably gonna be one of my most complicated farms, and that's not saying much. That. So we need this to go down, I think, what is it, 25 blocks to kill by fall damage? Yeah, something like that. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Alright, this should be just about deep enough. I didn't want to like set up too much before because I wanted to do this on stream so I wouldn't get bored of it immediately because uh, I would get immediately bored of it if it wasn't on stream. Alright. So I need to go 11 every other way, every way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Did I do that? Oh god. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Perfect. Okay. That will be the signs of the portals. And then I think you can have multiple on top of each other. I'm not sure though. I don't think having a 23 by 23 portal is going to do me any good. It might just be harder. But they have to be at least 2 away from each other. And then, yeah, we could. How tall could it be? I really don't have a height limit. as long as it doesn't look bad. But I mean, this is a pretty big building, so we should be good on that front. But I want a nice walkway around everything. So let's put that out one more on either side. Just so that we have, what would that be? 4 blocks in between the portals and the wall. That way we can build somewhere near the middle. We will have like a little pod, so I can like AFK, probably right around here-ish. I probably won't. I don't need that much gold. I just need it for food, maybe trading. But if I'm gonna make a farm, I'm gonna make a big farm, just in case I do need gold for any particular reason. Well, I guess if I make like uh, a piglin trading post or something, there's so much stuff I need to do. You always need to do stuff in Minecraft. Always building. I've had to move this beacon like 6 times. First it was there, and then I moved it over there, and then back, and then oh, it's been everywhere. I should move it. I need more netherite. I need more of everything. At least I have an XP farm already, so tools will be fine. Fine. We can do like 7 or 8 on each side. I don't want to do a bunch of counting, so I don't really want to find the midway point of this area. This is just kind of what I had time to clear out. Yeah, we can do one more here. We definitely won't have enough obsidian, but whatever works. And then we've got 3. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1. Go. Perfect. How many portals was this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. Right. How do people like build these kind of things by themselves? Like, it's so boring to try and build massive farms and just like big old buildings without anything else happening. Like, I just start doing other projects. Like, I've got 1, 2, 3 or 4 unfinished projects within 600 blocks of this area. Like, it's bad. And it's just, I'll start a project and be like, do I really need this farm? Or do I really need to finish taking down that building? Or, I don't really care that it looks bad. Or it's just because I'm lazy and don't know a design to cover my iron farm yet. Still working on that. Don't really know what I want it to look like. I don't know. They're not that bad. Out of all the farms to have uncovered, an iron farm isn't the worst. Especially a smaller one like I have. Ah, boy. I think the Haze 2 beacon might actually be making this worse. I didn't even think that would be like possible, but it might be just a little bit harder to dig through everything without completely decimating the ground underneath it. There we go. No. I can't wait until I mean I don't know if I'll like the bundles or not. I think they'll be helpful. Like for redstone bits, they'll be nice. But otherwise, I don't know. I don't know if we need more ways to store stuff. I mean, I'm still trying to get used to shulker boxes, and I still haven't done that yet. They're, I mean, they're amazing, and I will continue to use them, but they're just somehow super helpful, and yet I'm so worried to have them because I'm just like, what if I lose it? I can't get that many. You can get hundreds of them, but that would require me going back out to the end and probably dying, losing all my stuff, and then going back out to the end to get another elytra and then dying more. And I've done that enough already. Alright, this is the last portal that we have space for. It was almost perfect, actually. Yeah, look at that. It almost perfectly fits in. Just need to tear away a little bit more of this mountain. Alright, now we need to build them, finish planning out the building, which won't take that long. I have a basic understanding of what it's going to look like. By that, I mean I have a drawing. Alright, I got another bed. Ow. Not much. Not much at all. I'm hoping that everything will work for this stream, and I don't know if it is. If you're having the same buffering problems, then, well, it's not quite working. I think I figured it out. I'm pretty sure it was that, like I said on the Discord, my brother was just downloading a bunch of stuff, and that kinda broke everything. I think everyone was having problems with the internet then. Like, I mean, it was bad. Reddit wouldn't load or anything. That was fun. Alright, but we've made more progress than yesterday because I flattened this out before stream. Because I didn't want to just be flattening land. And this area was just, like, there were like 3 caves around here. And somewhere is my villager hole, and I don't know where it went. But it's around, and we'll find it soon when I have to dig out everything. Obsidian, perfect. Alright. I'm no technical Minecraft expert. I do my best, but I'm not great. So I know the maximum size for another portal, 23 by 23, but will it be more helpful to have a really tall portal or a bunch of... Oh yeah, I guess you didn't hear that last time. Uh, I created a mod that looked like me for class, so I didn't have to have my camera on, and I just used, like, face tracking software, and I decided it might be fun to create another one and use it for streaming. So, why not? Yeah, alright. Sorry, I had to do some quick math. So, luckily, we don't need the corners, because that won't change anything. So we can save a whole, at least 4 obsidian per portal. Oof. That could have been real bad. Alright. So, then the question is a really tall portal better or a bunch of stacked short portals? I'm actually not sure. I tried looking it up, but the internet isn't super helpful sometimes. It'll give you like 12 different answers from, and like the best answer will be from like 6 years ago. It's like, well, has it changed? Do people just forget? I don't know. It has to be at least up to here. So I'll build it with multiple stacked portals, and if it doesn't work, it doesn't help anything. But I don't think having a taller portal is gonna make more zombie piglins spawn. So we should be fine. And if we're not, then I guess I'll die. I don't know. Figure it out when we get there. Get out of here. Go somewhere else. Oh, oh, right. Uh, ugh, right. Uh, I was trying to build an adventure map many years ago. Get out of here. Oh, sweet. I had. Um, and oh god. I was actually following a tutorial for my Enderman farm, and it didn't work in Bedrock Edition, which is pretty normal. Oh yeah. And it, it's so funny. The comments were just, "I spent 3 hours building this and it doesn't work." It's like, are you in Bedrock? Yeah. But I tried building an adventure map, and it was in like 1.7.10, I think. Yeah, it was in an older version because they'd use MC Edit and stuff. And we tried to make it so that the water would hurt you. The problem was, the commands we found that would do that were from like 1.8 or 1.9 or whatever version it was at that time. It was a long time ago. Oh man. That was also like the first time I had ever used mods. And it was like, whoa, you can do this in Minecraft? That's crazy. Like we had like guns and planes and it's like, oh my god. This is a whole new game. I don't even know what I'm playing anymore. But I don't really use mods. I'm bad enough at the base game. I don't need to add like one and go instead of back. Hang on. So then do like all the way across, up all the way across, or do up, go, go at the same time. Let's see. Two, three. Let's try that. The only problem with this is I'm worried that I'm gonna like place the obsidian in the wrong spot. Oh man, I'm almost out of obsidian. I've only done a few portals. Oh yeah. How much do I? Oh, I've got plenty. Whew. I've emptied out an entire lava pool in my mine shaft just for the obsidian for this project, and it's rough. I mean, and the problem is that it's just outside of this beacon used to be in my mine right there, and it was just outside of the beacon's range, so I didn't have haste 2, so it still took like 2 seconds per block. Which doesn't sound like a lot, but it was dirt that time. Huh. Oh, all right. I think I get it. All right. And this is a bit faster, but the dirt's just kind of there, so I don't misplace. Uh, Not technically necessary. All right. What is that? It's then. I don't know. Well, that's pretty quick. Uh, it's like what was that? 48 blocks for one? Because it should be 21, 21, 6. Yeah, 48. Oof. So we might only have one half done, uh, but we will have. Oh, oh, come on. Forgot to place the sandstone. See, and that's why you need some sort of barrier in the corners. Because otherwise I'm going to do that. Okay, go. Oh. See, even with a full haste 2 beacon and efficiency 5 netherite pickaxe, it still takes forever to get rid of one obsidian. Like, I'm so used to just instant mining everything because I have efficiency 5 on like all of my tools. Except for my axe, but I just kind of burn through axes a lot. I don't really need an axe for much. So I never felt like it was worth putting good enchants on. So, whatever. Oh. No. Oh, no. Oh, crap. I would not be able to defeat a raid. I mean, I've got some good stuff, but a raid is a little bit much for me. I tried building a raid farm and I couldn't. Like, my pillager outpost just spawned pillagers like crazy. Like, huh. Yeah. I don't do builds like this very often. I try and keep my myself to only a few choice blocks, such as sandstone and other kinds of sandstone. So I don't really switch blocks that often. Sorry. Alright, so that's one full thing done. Now, we gotta dig down about 25 blocks. So that should be, yeah. Yeah, that should be good. So I have to dig down so that they will die immediately when uh, inefficient bothering me. I know, it's bothering me. It just, I know I'm inefficient. All of my farms, everything I do in Minecraft is inefficient. And I always used to say, well, I don't know, I don't really care what my buildings look like as long as they're efficient. And now here I am, doing the exact opposite, where it's like, I won't build a farm unless I know what I should put around the farm to make it look good. And I never really know what to do, so I'll just be like sitting there, and then in the middle of math class, oh man, tomorrow night, and I'm finally on winter break. That is gonna be amazing. I mean, like, getting finals done, don't you even try it. I hate pillagers. They're so annoying. Like, they're not really a danger. I mean, I walled in my village for a reason. Well, unless they come over here. Then they will be the most dangerous beings known to the village, right? Oof. Because these guys are my valuable librarian villagers with mending and efficiency and protection and breaking. It's like I can't let those guys die, but yeah. Also, I think the reason I used to say that I don't care what my buildings look like is because I was really bad at building. So I was like, well, they're never gonna look good, so just put a thing of dirt around it and call it efficiency. Whereas now it's like, yeah, I've got an industrial place, but it's completely surrounded in a massive pyramid, and I spent like 2 hours walking just to make the pyramid look nice. So that is can't be efficient at leasing. Yeah, that's true. That's true. you can't have both, but I really appreciate industrial looks. Like, even if it doesn't look good regularly, as long as it looks industrial, it's fine. So like my smelter, it doesn't look good, but it has like the hoppers going everywhere and the minecarts on top of it, and it's industrial. Oh, I might actually have to get rid of this as well. So I'm fine with that kind of look. And like I've always really appreciated like things that are needlessly complicated. Or like I was playing Satisfactory back when I used to play that. I stopped playing a while ago. I just oh yeah, geometry was rough. Yeah, I failed math for almost 3 years straight. All of middle school, I failed math. I I went to a gifted school that's in heavy quotation marks, and um, I decided that I was smarter than everyone. Those are very annoying. I mean, once you learn how to do that kind of stuff, it's fine, but eh. Um, okay, sorry, I was checking to see if that was off center. Um, and I decided that I wouldn't take notes. So there I was, not taking notes for 3 years and wondering why I was failing math continuously. And then in high school, I started taking notes, and I passed my classes. Like, oh my goodness, you can like help yourself pass classes? That's unbelievable. Whoever thought of that? What kind of maniac thought that you could pass classes by doing them properly? Not me. God, I'm so glad I'm out of that gifted school. You know it's bad when those kids who are like that person will end up as a fry cook is doing better in math than you are. Oof, that really hurts a little bit, you know? Ah, I forgot I had that data pack on. Because you know what? Making trapdoors is too expensive. It's like 6 wood for two, and that's just not okay. For iron, sure, why not? I've got all the iron. But wood? No, this is like breaking the bank with wood. Like I am not doing well for wood. My tree farm is just a bunch of trees, and that's it. And one of them is decorative, so I don't even cut it down because I decided to start decorating my base with armor stands. I can see some right there. Do I have? Hold on. What is my Optifine controls on? Oh, it's Z for zoom. Whoop. As you can see there, I've got some sweet armor stands protecting my base. That would have been diamond armor, but I didn't have any diamonds at the time. And then I've got a few up there. Um, and I just kind of ignored the rest of my base. Decorating, oh, decorating's so hard. Like, I only have one room in my entire house that is actually decorated, and there's nothing in it. It is just an empty room. Do I have any more wood? I should have some somewhere. I keep at least a stack of logs somewhere. It's like this is the one room. Oh, that's fair. I keep my controls as vanilla as I can. So, you know, F5 and everything because that's what I've played with forever. So, I don't ever throw anything, but well, actually I do. I get rid of a lot of items. Oh, why did I build that system that way? I was thinking about my storage system. It is really bad. My iron farm storage doesn't have a way to filter out the poppies, so I just have stacks and stacks and stacks of poppies. And I don't they're poppies. Who uses poppies for anything other than the every once in a while red dye? Also, you can see where all my wood has gone. It's this room with probably 600 hoppers within this building. Uh, I just I use so many chests. They're like my most valuable item, other than hoppers, is just chests. At one point, to finish this system, I had to tear from each of these systems because, like, we were going out for a while, so like, all right, I'll leave myself AFK, and I just had the backup over there, which was 3 double chests, and I was like, I don't know how much this is gonna fill up. Like, it was already kind of full, so I had to finish the hopper system going from there, like 100 blocks that way. So I just chopped down a bunch of wood real quick, and well, yeah, it was not fun. I need to do something about this. I tried. Uh, I'm gonna need to build a filter system, and I just learned how to build filters, so we're doing fine. Seriously, where are my chests? I think I used them all. Oh boy. Let's make. Oh, I do have an axe. Sweet. Let's go chop down some wood. We've gotten so far in this project. Also, you can see where all my wood has gone. Otherwise, is I used most of it on my base. Oh, yeah. That's just kind of there. Like originally, it was like, what should I put in the middle? Oh, I have an idea. I also love minecarts. Like my smelter. Do I have anything to smelt? I don't think I have anything on my base to smelt, but it's built around minecarts mostly. Let's smelt some stone. We might need it. I won't, but minecarts out of glass. Ooh, that's pretty good. See, so I built this, which is how you go up to my. Yeah. One, two, three. Actually, I'll take that one out. One and two. So then I built it. Originally, it was just gonna be one minecart going all the way around. Ah, no. I'm so worried that this world will corrupt, and I don't know what I'll do if it does. Oh, yeah. The one server I used to play on a lot with my friend. First off, it's gone. Uh, they were using a system where if you bought um ranks, you could get items for it, and that's technically against the user agreement, so they had to close down. But they reset their skyblock, and who does that? Who resets? I mean, backups. I know I need to back up this world again, but the backups for this world are like 400 megabytes. It's crazy. Uh, I switched. I started playing this world majorly in 1.16.3 and got Optifine for that version. And then they released 1.16.4, so I stayed on that version for a while. So I have a backup. It's not super recent, but it's there. Better than nothing. Oh, this should be done. I I tried to build this system to be as convenient as possible. So then you just boop, and then they go off with this super janky redstone, so that if it still has items, it will come down and be notified that it has more items, and this will pull back up and it'll go again. You should be able to see it. Look at that. It works perfectly. I'm actually super proud of this redstone. I didn't even look this up. I built this by myself. I mean, it's still really bad, but better than nothing. How do people not duplicate rails? I would have spent maybe 10 times the iron and gold and redstone on these projects if I didn't duplicate. Also, I got all of these, see all of these trapdoors? With the vanilla recipe. 6 wood per 2. Like, it's, what is that, 3 logs per 4? And I did 5 layers of that. That took so long. You don't even want to know. Oh, I spent so long doing that. But it has worked. I always forget about that. Every time, every time I do this, I'm like, don't hold the axe, and then I immediately hold my axe. Also, let me turn my graphics up a little. There we go. That should be good. Because stream is not doing perfectly. It's doing better than yesterday. Okay. I don't remember well enough what I was talking about to know where that's from. Server, do big projects with mods. Uh, alright. What mods? Because there are a lot of, like, I'm surprised the mod community has survived so long. Like, it is still thriving quite a bit. Even with, like, modern Minecraft basically being all of the best mods shoved into one. So, I mean, like, we've got dual wielding. It's not great, but whatever. Uh, got dolphins. Um, flight. Other cool stuff. But there are hundreds and hundreds of mods. Like, oh, yeah, alright. So, like, there's, like, biomes of plenty. Oh, all those fun mods. See, look, this is my little decoration tree. Is it's got this dude. I don't have a name for him, but he's there. All right, so no like super crazy mods. 'Cause I mean, I've seen some crazy mods. Like, oof. I don't know how some people do it. Like, my brother used to play a bunch of mod packs because he started getting bored of vanilla, which is fair. It happens to the best of us. You know, like I just take long breaks off of Minecraft. Like I went like 2 months without even touching Minecraft. It happens. But he did like a ton of them and had a bunch of fun. But I don't know. I'm overwhelmed as it is with the amount of blocks vanilla Minecraft has. I don't need like yeah, they do because it's like all right, I need to get this automatic potato farm. How do I do that? You may ask. Well, here it is. You have to go kill the Ender Dragon 16,000 times, and it's like, God, I just want potatoes. Some of those mods just make everything impossible. But yeah, just like altering how the world works, like that kind of stuff is amazing. It should probably be used more, actually. Which is why I'm glad. Yeah, not survival. Yeah, playing things like, I don't know. Oh, what is that mod? God, it's been so long. I used to know like all the cool mods by name and like what they did, and now it's like I don't know. One of them has like Godzilla, and that's all I've got for you. Because most people don't like those heavy like no one plays the RL Craft mod pack for fun. They play it because they hate themselves. Like I wouldn't want to go into a world and have a 600% chance of dying within 10 minutes. That's just not my kind of fun. I like doing this, where I go and complain how I don't have enough wood, and then subsequently ignore building a tree farm, and then continue to complain about wood. That I everyone loves those big complicated mods, but no one likes playing them, right? Like unless you have a specific setup. That's fair. That's fair. I used to try and play mod packs all the time. I would see them playing like YouTubers playing Project Ozone. It's like, oh, sweet, I want to play that. But my computer was so garbage that it just would overload the memory and it wouldn't be able to play. So I would sit there for like 2 hours waiting for these mod packs to load, and they just never would. They would just sit there, and I would just stare at them, trying to load. I don't know how I did that. If something loads for like 10 minutes, I'm like, oh god, I'm just gonna leave and do something else. Even like 2 minutes. I get bored. Ah, the attention span of a child. God, that laptop was so garbage. But it's weird. I have been through so many versions of Minecraft. Like I remember when dual wielding was added, and everyone was like, "This isn't Minecraft anymore. We can't play this. This is just modded in vanilla." And now people are like, "Ah, world height's being changed? Dude, come on, that's pretty casual." Like 115, I don't remember half the stuff that happened that update because it didn't completely alter the way you play this game. It's like, oh, all right. Like, I don't know. I think all I remember from, oh, yeah, I've got ADD. Yeah. There's a reason I failed elementary school. Almost. I failed a lot of my classes. Until 5th grade. I had a great 5th grade teacher. I miss him. Apparently, he'll every once in a while still email my mom and ask how I'm doing. He was great. Man, he got us guinea pigs immediately, and then one of them died. I think he had cancer. That was sad. I remember that. That was a good year, though. That was like the year after I started not liking school because like 4th grade, all of my friends had like started playing like football and stuff, and I was like, I'm gonna sit here and play on my computer instead. So I stopped having any friends. That was fun. Good years, good times. Um, but yeah, I was trying to like think through all the recent Minecraft updates a while ago, being like, wow, how much of an added since I joined, since I started playing Minecraft, and it's like I remember 1.9. Everyone remembers that update. Like it was the largest and most. Yeah. That's all of my stories. I was talking with some kids at like the yeah, that's how we roll. Um, I was talking to some friends, like this was like the first time I'd met them, and I think we went from solar panels to turning yourself into a robot using American cheese within 5 minutes. Don't ask me how. I don't remember. Uh, that was fun. We so many random things were talked about. That's how you know you've got like good friends. Is when you can just talk about actual nonsense for like 2 hours and be like, well, I don't know how we got there. I ran out of stuff to talk about 5 minutes in, but here we are. That's my life story. And also not being hungry. But that's a whole different story that I won't get into. What was I talking about? Right, Minecraft. That is pretty common. Usually having those kind of things will, yeah. Usually having those kind of things will lead you more towards playing video games and like watching YouTube more because they're entertaining and you can pay attention to them for long periods of time. So it's pretty common that oh, I thought there was an Enderman. Speaking of Enderman, there's an Enderman that's been under here for like 2 months. He's just been chilling out in my like just in there. He might be gone now, but he was just chilling literally for months. Anyway, I was trying to think of what happened in the 115 update, and I literally couldn't tell you because I didn't care about the bees. I mean, I've got a few, but I don't care. I don't. They were only ever used for redstone. Get out of your bed. I need to sleep. Um, and I didn't really care about redstone. I still kind of don't. My greatest redstone contraption, other than my um, like my creeper farm or my uh minecart system, would be just my door, and I copied that. But you know what's extra impressive? I copied it without watching the video. I just like went on to a tutorial video and just like paused the screen when he was looking at the door and just copied it from there. It it did not go super well because um it is like conversation with lower anxiety. It's so much easier when you don't have to like worry about, am I staring at this person too much? Are they staring at me too much? Should I be worrying about this? What were they saying? I wasn't paying attention. Oh no. That's yeah. Also, it's a lot easier to find like-minded people on Twitch because when you go on Twitch, you kind of know who you're gonna find. You know, you're like, all right, well, it's gonna be people who like playing video games and probably aren't good at conversations. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some Twitch streamers with like who could like wow an entire room in 10 seconds, but a vast majority of them are like, yeah, I haven't left my house in 2 weeks. Uh, it really depends on who I'm talking to. Yeah, my anxiety, it's been getting better. Like, it was pretty bad at the beginning of this, and I could feel it go up and down sometimes. And more recently, it's definitely been bad because I hate stressing about grades. Like, this thing is, well, it's Halo. I mean, you don't, yeah, you don't really have to think about much when playing Halo. And if you're talking to a friend, then you just talk about whatever. But it's some people who just don't understand that. Like, uh, I got a message on Discord, I think a few months ago, from a friend I hadn't talked to in at least a year and a half. And this was a person I used to record with a lot and all that kind of stuff. And they're like, yo, do you want to record? I was like, we haven't talked in a year and a half. The game. That's, yeah. I think I've only ever played Halo once, and it was, I believe, Halo 2, and it was on like almost like a creative mode of some kind, so you could like spawn in whatever you wanted, and that's the most I've ever done with Halo in my entire life. I've done a lot with Call of Duty. I used to play a lot of Black Ops 2 Zombies because I was bad at, people who actually have a brain and move and stuff. But yeah, he was like, "Do you want to record?" It's like, man, we used to have some sort of comedic timing, maybe, um, but we don't anymore because the last time I'd seen him was like 5 minutes at like Walmart where we accidentally ran into him, and it was extra awkward then. So just like getting onto a voice chat with someone I haven't talked to in forever was like my worst nightmare. So that was fun. Yeah, I know I don't know what I was talking about. Uh, right, yeah. Buzzy Bees update. Oh, I guess that added some stuff like the tall birch forests. It added those. Those are pretty cool. I hate birch, but at least I can get more of it now. I think I have birch saplings, but I've never grown a single birch tree. Like in this entire world, I don't think I've used birch logs at all because they're just not a good color. All right, I need a way out. We gotta dig this down to about 24, level 24 ish, just so that we can kill off the pigmen without having to actually damage them. Because this might as well be automatic if I'm building it. I would rather not have to do anything and worry about my sword breaking. Or have to buy mending. Or really have to do anything at all. I just want to not do anything and have this automatically going. Because that is just so much easier. I should probably just take out the whole thing, shouldn't I? There's actually no reason for there to be anything in between these. It'll just make it harder. There we go. At least this will be entirely insta-mine. That'll make it 10 times easier. Like, trying to dig out my slime farm, I didn't have insta-mine for a lot of it. I went through like half a season of JoJo's Bizarre Adventure, and I was like halfway done. I was like, no, I'm not doing this. Like, I started watching when I was digging that out, and I got through like 2 seasons, and it's like, I have done nothing productive. That's basically my whole life. Is it's just I should really stop like watching YouTube or anime. Oh, hey, look, a new video. And also, it's ignoring work because I do that a lot. Like gym class, man, I ignored so many of those assignments because some of them were stupid and I didn't want to do them. And I was like, oh, sweet, basically a free fitness credit. But there's still part of it I haven't done. I think I've got like 2 missing assignments in that class. But like this time tomorrow, I won't even be in class anymore. I'll probably be continuing this project actually. Oh, I haven't finished season 4 of My Hero. I started watching it and I just haven't. Oh, all right, that's a pretty good use of time. I just haven't finished it. I started watching it when it came out, season 4. Like I watched seasons 2 and 3. So much busy work. That's most of Minecraft. It's just busy work. But it is usually at least somewhat entertaining. So there's that. But I started watching it, and I don't know. I, I watch it mostly on Verve because it's free, and I don't know. Hulu mostly has uh, dubbed anime, and if it's an anime I don't care about that much, I'll watch it dubbed because then I can do something else. But oh, I should need to repair this. Let's go to the Ant Farm. Woohoo! I have no reason to have an Enderman farm. Like, I only use it for XP. Who needs hundreds and hundreds of Ender pearls? Oh, hey, my villager hole. Found it. Sweet. I won't use those villagers. I think they'll just die. Come on. There we go. Definitely put those away. That's... I hate that gold is valuable to me. It really shouldn't be. It's gold. It's basically a worthless block. And yet here I am being like, alright, I need to make sure that these 24 golden ingots don't go away. Ugh. This is the wrong spot. But yeah, I never actually watched the first season of My Hero Academia. I didn't see it when I started watching, because I started watching after season 3 was done, I think. Was it? No, I don't think season 3 was done yet. But I started watching it, and surprisingly, I got through fine without knowing anything from the first season. Which means they either have a really good recap episode or not much story. And I finished season 2 and season 3. Season 3 was fine. The the license exam was kind of really boring, and so I've only ever seen it once. I don't know, most of it's fine, but just not what I decided to watch. I might finish it at some point, but we'll have to see. And look, this farm is half done, but it's still super efficient, so I really don't care. Look at all those pearls. Although sometimes they will fall out because I built it wrong. I built it a block higher than I should have. Um, so I had to improvise a little bit. But I mean, tons of XP. It's great. You can just watch tons of Endermen falling to their deaths. Good stuff. I'm, I haven't even finished the project I built this for. Yeah, but you want to know what was impressive? I watched 4 full seasons of Food Wars. It is a little bit hard to rewatch. And I watched 4 whole seasons in like a month. And then I started the 5th season, I was like, oh, what the hell? I think I just disconnected for a second. That was weird. Alright, well that's done. Huh. I don't know. But it seems like the problem stream was having is clearing itself up, so I guess that's good news. No, it looks like I just like had a small disconnect. Alright, I need to sleep. I'll sleep in the village. I don't know. I'm waiting for the Demon Slayer movie to come out in America. Because it came out in Japan and is the like highest grossing film in Japan ever. And I'm like, I want to watch the movie. It'll be, I think, the first anime movie I've ever watched. Uh, I started watching a Sword Art Online one, but that was bad. Sword Art Online is kind of bad. I mean, I used to love it. It was my first ever anime, so it's still, it has a special place. But it just, I can watch things so many times. I have watched shows multiple times over. I've read books multiple times. But at some point, you just can't watch it anymore, no matter how much you love it. Like I started rewatching Phineas and Ferb a while back because I was bored, and they finally put all of the episodes on Disney Plus. Hold on, let me. Okay. And the first time I tried to watch it, everything was out of order, like all of the episodes, and that hurt a little bit inside. I didn't even have the first episode. It went like immediately to like the third or fourth. But I rewatched it, and then I got to the episodes I already knew, and I just couldn't watch it anymore. But still a great show. That I actually met the creators of Phineas and Ferb just before the show ended, and they actually told me that it was gonna end. That was cool. Also very sad. Was that Phineas and Ferb? It was either Phineas and Ferb or Adventure Time. They're the same basic people, but I don't remember which one they told us was gonna end. I feel like it was Phineas and Ferb. I don't know. I went to that convention multiple times, so they all kind of mesh together a little bit. Good convention though. I miss conventions. I really wanted to go to a Comic-Con this year because I've gone in the past, but I finally like started expanding what I watch, and I wanted to meet cool new people who I finally know who they are and stuff. But that, yeah, we all know how that went. Also fun was the convention I went to was in like 2018. Stan Lee was there, and it was like his last ever convention. It's like, whoa, crazy. I think so. I don't know. That's what I heard, but you can never trust anyone. I've heard a lot of crazy stuff, but some of it's true, some of it isn't. You never know. That's it's fine not to have ever been to a convention there. They take a very certain person to like. If you're fine with seeing a bunch of people badly dressed up as your favorite characters, retro gaming thing. I mean, small retro gaming things are always fun, but yeah, it really depends. Like, if you really love a show or a series, then yeah, go to a convention. But if you're like, I don't know, this is kind of like a fun thing, then maybe don't, because they're really intense. Like, whew. And if you ever wear a costume, you're gonna have like 600 people taking pictures of you throughout like the weekend or whatever. And that's just sometimes really rough. Also, there's a lot of walking, a lot of waiting, and you gotta deal with thousands of people, all of them probably haven't bathed in about 2 days because they're too busy waiting in front of the convention hall, and they're all nerds. I guess is also there, but I don't know. I've got some pretty cool stuff from it. Like Garfield turned 40 years old last year. Yeah, something like that. And so I have the 40th anniversary collection book, and it's signed by Jim Davis. I mean, I didn't actually meet him. It was just like there was a pile of them you could buy from that were all signed. But that's a really cool thing. I used to watch like the old Garfield cartoon. Oh, they're all up here. All right, you just kind of stay there. I'll just ignore those guys. They don't need they don't need oxygen. It's fine. Um, but I did meet like the author of World War Z. That was cool. I'd never read it. I still haven't. Working on that. And uh, so this was about the point when 3D printers became really big. So some people had like a 3D printing booth, and they were giving out 3D printed creepers. I think I still have that somewhere actually. And apparently, I think it's Max Brooks who wrote World War Z, something like that. Uh, he apparently plays, okay, Minecraft with his kid, and so we talked about that for like 10 minutes. That was fun. As my dad was just like sitting there being like, I just want my copy of this book signed, man. That was great. Fun convention, but does get tiring. just so many people. Like if you went to a convention today with the knowledge you had from coronavirus, I think everyone would just be like, "How did we let these happen for so many years? Who who allows this?" Like it's just oof, not virus friendly. So there's a good reason that they're not happening, but oh well. Who needs good reasons when I can just be sad? They came out a lot more depressing than I was expecting. I meant in like oof. Oh boy. Man, I thought this netherite pick was going to be so much better than it was. I mean, it's still amazing, and it is my best ever item in Minecraft. Like, my previous best was maybe, like, an efficiency 2 diamond pick. If, like, I was lucky if I get, like, silk touch, even. And now here I am and being like, I need something better than this efficiency 5 netherite instant mine pickaxe. I need, like, a hammer or something that just destroys cubes of, like, 3 by 3 blocks. Not this one block every like quarter second thing. Jeez. Oh no. Frame drop. I think. I don't know. Maybe they're going up. Where are they at actually? Oh, alright, pretty good. Yeah, it should be fine. Well, at least this stream's running better than it was yesterday. Because yeah, that was fun. It said like my Streamlabs when I finished or when I disconnected for the first time. Alright. Welcome back. We've done nothing except for mind a little bit. Uh, sorry, Monday actually. When I finished streaming, there were supposed to be 2 streams. One with about 45 minutes, I think, and one with about 10 minutes. The VODs on the channel are 12 minutes and 1 minute. So that just shows how bad my internet was being, that it lost 75% of those streams. Alright. Ah, man. I was really hoping I would never have to do another large digging project, even though I have... This is my 3rd large digging project, and one of them is still incomplete. I am the greatest at Minecraft. I have... How many times have I died? Does it tell me that? Last death... Wow, that's actually been almost 3 hours. Trap chest, water... Would be... No? No deaths? Maybe it's in here. Well, I've killed myself twice, if that says anything. Um, I think it was to get my own player head, but add 2 to the tally of maybe I don't know. Let's say 60 times. But I know I'm lowballing it there, but you know, can't make myself look too bad. Also, I've been watching videos about like base tours on like servers and stuff. Man, that makes it hard to feel good about your buildings when you see massive space stations in the end and like like made of hundreds of millions of blocks, and it's like the best I have is a pyramid. And these people have spent months and months and months building these massive end bases, and this is my largest project so far. A, I guess, cathedral that isn't fully planned out with a hole underneath it. And that's it. That's all I've got for you. Like, there's a reason I didn't play much Minecraft. Well, it was mostly because it ran at an average of probably 6 frames per second on my old laptop. So, the best I ever got that I can remember is like 30 frames per second, and that was on a 1.12 server at like the most optimal time. And that was like the best I ever got. So I didn't play much Minecraft for a good reason. That, and I watched a lot of Minecraft videos. And have you ever tried playing Minecraft with a Minecraft video on? It is the worst thing sometimes. Because I'll just be sitting there, and then I'll hear a creeper, and it's like, what? And then I'll spin around a bunch, and then it's like, oh, that was in the video. Or there'll be like withers, and I'll just hear explosions, and it's like, what's going on? A little bit, yeah. Because like you'll see these massive builds that these people do, and it's like, this is my starter base. And it's like that you have decimated at least 600 full chunks of land, and it's like, yeah, I don't know, this took like 3 days, but whatever, it's still a starter base. It's like my starter base is a house with an interior of 6 blocks, and it's mostly full of creeper holes. Right? Or they'll do like these massive dig projects, and it's like you, you just dug out like 1.8 million blocks, and here I am, like, right? Or I'm over here with a half-finished big hole, and they're over here with like a crater the size of Manhattan, and it's like, I, uh, like seriously, my beginner house. I actually have some chests up there I should fill up. It is mostly there. I mean, there's a lot of holes and nothing inside of it anymore because I decided to. There it is. Look at that. Still almost intact. Almost. This was my starter base. Like, and this took me like 10 minutes to build, which, yeah. Ooh, gold. Well, I guess we don't need a gold farm anymore. Oof. I've been scrounging for gold. I'll go like mining in the nether just for gold. That's how bad it's getting. Is this, I think, like my last 41 golden carrots? Get out of my face. Or like you'll see people literally building massive cities in Minecraft. And I'm or working phones and computers, and I'm like, I these minecarts will keep going if there's stuff in them. That's comparable, right? Is that better? I can't really turn it up, unfortunately, um, due to the fact that I am no longer using a nice microphone because it decided to not work. Like, my gain on my nice microphone is all the way up, and it you could hear me probably about like this. This is about as good as you can hear me. So I had to stop using that. So I can't just like turn up gain and sound, but eh, this is also pretty good. This is a nice mic. that, and I can adjust it a little bit easier by just like moving it backwards or forwards or doing anything like that. Oh my god, that's so much gravel. You know what? I know that we have deserts everywhere, but they need to make a way. That's what I'm using right now, yeah. Um, they need to make a way. These are, what are they called? HyperX, I think. They're the HyperX. Very good. They were my one Christmas present this year. Oh well. It's pretty good. I didn't even have anything like they're like, what do you want for Christmas? Like, I don't know. Almost like every year I knew exactly what I wanted and like it was like a Nintendo Switch, but I have one of those. Oh. Yeah, these are I don't remember what they're called, but they're pretty good. Um and it was like, Switch or gaming computer, but I have both of those and there was nothing specific I wanted. There was like one or two things I could think of, but I was like, I shouldn't get that. If I get it, I'm not gonna use it, and it's just gonna be a waste of time and money. So, right? That's kind of what I'm hitting too, where it's like I used to have like these like lists I could create of hundreds of things. Now it's like I don't know, games. Give me like VR headset was up there for me too, but we didn't really have anywhere to put one. Like the best place would be our basement, which is where I am right now. It's big and open, right? That's about what I'm at too. But we're using the basement as a gym, so we can't do that. The front room is being used as because my parents are working from home. There's just nowhere for one, and I'm worried I would get motion sickness. I'm usually pretty good about it, but like we used to use the Google Cardboard in class every now and again, and I would always get a little bit wheezy, a bit queasy during those. So I was like, I don't know if a full VR game is gonna be great, but yeah. So that's what I was dealing with. But it's like I needed new headphones. I just had started using my brother's last time, and well, he needs them now because he's at home and will be for like a month. That's also where I was recording, was in his old room. So like that's where I was streaming, and yeah. So now I'm cold all the time because I'm in the basement, but not that bad. A little bit loud sometimes. Yeah. And I mean, like, like, my brother just created, yeah. Like, oh man, what about like a 5 terabyte SSD? Oh, wait, no, that's more computer parts. Yeah, I'm having the same problem. Which? Headphones. Headphones, got that. Microphone, got that. PC, got that. Like, I don't even want any of the consoles. Like, I kept joking about getting like a PS5, but I was always like, I don't know what I would do with one. I think I would just, right? Same. I don't, I'd rather play like at like 200 frames rather than 30 and you have to use a controller. Well, yeah, games are a given, but it's so weird to ask for something like just, yeah, I guess, but I mean, you can use, like, there are professional streamers who use headsets. I mean, they're few and far between, but yeah. It's like, I may have a microphone, but do I ever talk to people in voice chat? No. My headset, I think, sounds pretty good. I hate the sound of my own voice. It does take up a lot of space. Like I've got my microphone. It's like right on my desk in between my two screens, and sometimes a little bit annoying, but it's already down here, and no one else really needs it. Yeah, and I don't trust myself to build a PC. I know for a fact I would screw it up. So like my PC, it's good. Oh, I used to ask for art supplies a lot, but I kind of stopped using them. Yeah, same. That's about that's about it. Maybe books, but I get those from relatives anyway. I It's so crazy when you're younger, you're like, I will want these things forever. And then as you start growing older, but you just stop wanting those things. I always say books, but I know for a fact I'm never gonna read them. Uh, I don't know. I don't ever really do audiobooks. I mean, maybe like a car, that would be up there. But like that's never gonna happen, right? If I didn't get like a VR headset, I'm not gonna. Oh, capture. That's actually a good one. But I don't. OBS is amazing. But if you want to stream from like a Switch or something, you need to have a capture card, unfortunately. So that's the only reason I would ever need one, and I probably wouldn't stream Switch games. I have enough PC games. Like the only thing I could think of to stream right now would be like maybe Breath of the Wild. Now I just used the one that came with my PC. My brother's got a super nice one. He's like, "Here, use this." It's like, I don't care. I just went from like a stupid desk mouse keyboard. I got once again just regular keyboard. But having these like buttons on the side like change my volume and skip and pause, amazing. Like it is great and I use it constantly. Uh, I felt like I was one of the few people like I think anyone who's like me and has the same basic interest will have the same problem where it's like, well, none of my hobbies really need much. Just I just kind of choose whatever random hotkeys. Like I have different expressions for this character. I've got like I think that's what is that? Angry? Yeah, angry and surprised. None of them are super good, but whatever. And there's just kind of random buttons on my keyboard. Uh, Otherwise, everything else is just kind of I got it. Like even if I got a VR headset, I would need the games. So it would be easier just to have money. And I understand why people don't want to give money as a gift. It's kind of like, well, it takes the beauty of getting a gift. But man, people don't know what you want. The best thing to do is just get someone a gift card. Ooh. Yeah. I don't know. I got a few things, but anything that like I would kind of want, I don't know. Can my list just be gi gift me these games on Steam? Yeah. Just like can you just give me like $1,000 in Steam gift cards? That would be amazing. Maybe like Ubisoft, Xbox even. I don't know if I really complain about anything. Like everyone has the few things they complain about. Better Wi-Fi maybe, but I mean we have pretty good Wi-Fi. It's just, you know, we use Wi-Fi a lot, so we ran out of bandwidth immediately. I need to repair this pickaxe. Yeah, I don't actually know what our Wi-Fi would be counted as. We upgraded it a few years ago because we were getting our fence redone. Because our neighbors were, because it blew down during a storm. And they're like, well, it would be cheaper because they redid our side fence as well due to just them being connected to it. And they're like, just redo yours. It's like, fine, I guess. And then the people who were installing our fence accidentally cut our Wi-Fi, like our fiber optic. I don't know how they did it, but they did. And so we lost Wi-Fi. I was away at a camp at that point, but like that was fun. So we had to upgrade our Wi-Fi to get it redone. Or maybe they just gave us, I don't know. I don't remember. That was years ago. So we had good Wi-Fi for then, but those kind of things change real quick. You have to be on top of it. I mean, our Wi-Fi is fine. I mean, what did you think of? Because maybe it'll help me. So would that have like all of your games on it? Oh, like a better hard drive for like your Xbox. Oh, sweet, there's still XP. Do I? Oh, I do, but I don't have a smithing table. Oh, instead of just moving the hard drive. We used to have an Xbox. Yeah. That's fair. I have literally like 100 games. Yeah. That might actually work. But the Xbox we got was really bad as an understatement. We found it in a neighbor's like garbage pile. Like they had it on their driveway, and it's like, look, free stuff, take some. And there was a destroyed Wii and Xbox. Like, as in the front panel was missing. There was no power supply. There were no controllers. There was no hard drive. So we had a USB key plugged in to the Xbox as its hard drive. We used it for a little bit. We played some Borderlands 2. We had like 3 copies of Modern Warfare 3. I don't know why, but we had a bunch of those. So, we were doing pretty well. Some good memories were being had. I remember Borderlands 2 being a lot more fun though. I actually have a Borderlands mouse pad from Loot Crate back when that was still a thing. God, I remember that era where it was just monthly boxes. Everyone had one. What a time to be alive when I could get a bunch of random, like, I don't know, Doctor Who stuff delivered to my door, all for like $60. Truly a time worth living, I guess. There were so many. There was like ones for dogs and any other thing you could imagine. All of them somehow ripping off each other, including the originals. It was great. That was when humanity peaked. We've only gone downhill since then. No, I think that was the Area 51 raid. That was the peak of humanity. Was when we decided to try and mass trespass on a military installation. That that was some good stuff. That was over a year ago now. And I don't know how I feel about that. That was like one of the first major memes I ever like knew of, other than maybe, I don't know, subscribe to PewDiePie or hating Rewind. That was actually a really bad Rewind. I was fine with last year's actually. A lot of people didn't like it, but I was like, whatever. There was nothing wrong with it. It wasn't as bad. It had channels I liked who never really get much recognition, and I don't know, they tried their best. But I guess that's an unpopular opinion. I was kind of worried for this year's though, because there's just been so much bad stuff that's happened. Like, let's see, what was a good? Well, there were a few good series that came out, like Half-Life VR, but the AI is self-aware. That probably one of the greatest YouTube series ever. I am actively rewatching it. It's great. And the problem was, have you watched it? Because I don't want to spoil anything. Not really a spoiler. It's pretty obvious, but some people, man. First off, everyone thought it was in VR chat. I've seen VR chat models. They are really bad. You should watch it. It's good. It's really long. It's 4 acts, and each of them have 2 or 3 parts. Um, really? I mean, let's see. Hold on. Let me. It wasn't massive, uh, but bigger than most series. The first episode, like, I don't know, but it's different, and I think that's why I liked it so much. Was the regular like YouTube series is just let's I don't know, just play Half-Life 1 in VR. This was what if we played Half-Life 1 but we did a whole role play kind of thing the whole time. And we had some crazy stuff happen and we changed the actual outcome of the game. That is what this series is. It's people who have never played Half-Life 1 playing through it in VR with fun characters. It's good. It also gave the streamer that made it like a massive. Okay. Oh, get out. Oh, this place is getting dangerous. Uh, get out of your bed. You don't need to sleep. I need to sleep. I'm busy. I'm busy making your life better. Technically, there's maybe I don't know. Read the subtext. Uh, yeah, if only you could get villagers to dig stuff out for you. That would be awesome. Makes so many projects easier. But alas, they are too stupid to do anything like that. Alright, there we go. Oh, what are they talking about? Right. Where are we at? Alright, we're going down. I mean, I think I may have misread. Hold on. Where does this start at? I thought it was like 51. I may have been reading the y coordinate. No, it says 50. Oh, wait. I was reading the x coordinate, not the y coordinate. I am incredibly stupid. It starts at 70, meaning it needs to go to 50, 45? Yeah, 45. So just a bit further down? Alright, well, we're making great progress. That should probably reach about the end of there by the time this is done. And if we need to, I can't always make this bigger. Like, I'm pretty sure this many portals will be fine, especially at the size they're at, and if I just tower upwards, it'll be great. We'll have more gold than I'll know what to do with. Welcome back, again, for the second time. I was gonna try and build a gold farm in the Nether, but I'd rather not deal with destroying bedrock. Because that seems like it's just really hard. I know vaguely how to do it, but I don't know. I've only ever been on the Nether roof once or twice. I don't know, it's boring. There's bedrock. Nothing super exciting. I mean, if you want to build a base in the Nether, that is, ugh, that is the place to do it. Is a Nether roof. That's the only place to do it, really. And also, I used to have this crazy notion that I really liked the Nether. Um, and the reason, I had a good reason. It's because only technically 3 mobs spawned everywhere, which was just, you know, Pigman and Blaze and Ghasts. Oh, not Blaze, sorry, Magma. And you could just kind of run away from Magma. The Pigman just didn't hurt you, and the Ghast, you just need to build some cobblestone and you're fine. So it's like, I don't have to deal with creepers or zombies or skeletons or baby zombies or skeletons on spiders. So much easier. But now, the Nether is very, very scary. But now I've spent more time in the Nether on this world than any other, just getting Netherite. There is a network of tunnels in my Nether, somehow more complicated than the network of tunnels under my base. And I have removed like 10 double chests worth of blocks from around and under my base. And just my nether mines are so much worse because I just kind of turned whenever I came across lava. So I would just go and go and go, and I didn't even know where I was half the time. Like, most of the time I had to use spectator mode to get out. And I just was like, I'm just gonna go up to my pathway and then just like switch to survival. I'm not even gonna deal with trying to get out of the horrible hell maze I've created. Look at how close we are. We're doing real good. There we go. Yeah. Uh, I was thinking of something and I don't remember what it was. Something about gold. I don't know. I don't even know what I'll use all the gold for. I could probably just like create a small tower of like a 5x5 portal and just stack those up. But whatever. I mean, all I'll ever use it for is food. And can you sell villagers gold? I think you can buy gold, but I don't know if you can sell it. I actually don't know. I constantly have to look at villager trades. Oh, hello, Rat Juice. How are you? Still, what a strange username. Every time I see it, I'm like, why would someone name themselves that? But I've seen worse usernames. I've seen some weird usernames. I've been around the internet too long. When you see someone's username that's like, if someone who's new to the internet sees it, like, this person must be literally crazy, and then you see that again like a year later, and you're just like, oh, that's pretty tame. Then you know you've been on the internet for too long. You've seen too much. You need to stop and like read a book or look at the news maybe and stop looking at memes. Probably do that anyway, but I avoid the news like a plague because it's full of plague news, and I don't need anything else on my plate. I'd rather not be worried about people being stupid and I don't know, coughing at each other constantly. I'll just stay in my little bubble of this'll go away in like a week, right? That's easier than knowing that it won't and that people will continue to ignore COVID rules and continue going out in their house. Is it? Hold on. I haven't got an error message in at least 2 minutes. So it's doing better than it has. Uh, looks fine for me. What glitch? Like how's it glitching? Because that might help me figure out what's happening. Oh, we've actually found a pretty good amount of iron. And I don't need it. I've got like an extra of 16 iron blocks just kind of sitting in a chest somewhere because I continuously spawn and then slaughter iron golems for free. So I'm doing great. That project, that was, I think, my easiest to build farm. Even though, stalling and pausing. Oh, yeah, that's been happening. Um, we have another computer on our Wi-Fi, and the person who's using it, my brother, is usually playing like Rainbow Six or on Discord or downloading something. So, um, yeah, it was being a little bit slow for the past few days. Uh, but it looks like it's cleared up most of the way, at least. But that might happen every now and again. Sorry about that. I'm really trying. There's just nothing I can do. Oh, hey, a dog. Hi, Annabelle. Please don't come into camera. You'll screw up the character. My other dog came in like a few days ago, and I was just down in the corner not moving because I decided to pick up her face and not mine. And that's just, what do you want? Why are you so massive? Alright, bye. Dogs are weird, man. Comes down and just kind of circles around me a little bit and then leaves. I don't know. Better than being smacked repeatedly. She does that sometimes. Whenever she wants to be pet, she'll just come over and smack you with her paw. At least I know what she wants. You know, that's helpful. I mean, it's still kind of annoying to be continuously smacked by your dog, but I don't have to be like, what do you, are you like starving to death or something? What's going on? Because you can't tell half the time. Oh crap, I forgot to, yeah, there's supposed to be towers in front. Do I have a dirt on me? I don't. Oh god, so many blocks. What am I going to do with any of these? Who uses gravel in a build? It, it's almost harder to use gravel in a build than unless you're using like concrete or something. I think right there is about good. How tall is it? 1, 2, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, and there'll be one of those on the other side as well. Might as well make it look nice. Oh, I might be able to fit more farms in there. I could put like a kelp farm, like around the edge. That's for a later day. Focus on the gold farm. One thing at a time. Otherwise, I'm going to have 12 projects going, and I won't finish any of them. Yeah. I love being chronically bored. I will get that so often. It's been happening so much where I'll just sit there. Yes, he's pretty cool. Oh, sweet. You got all your old games? How is a hard drive at least like a good size? Depends on what Xbox it was. What was it like the 360? It was like 500 gigs. Everyone's like, "Oh my God, this is the greatest hard drive humanity's ever created." Ooh, yeah, I've got 1.25 terabytes in this computer, and I constantly have to worry about filling it. I mean, I'm at like I still have like ah oh yeah, so that would be about a terabyte normally. I have well both of the computers I've had so far, like both of the gaming PCs, have had uh quite a bit of SSD, and it is filled up immediately. Like, oof, that's like double what my computer has, and this is like a full gaming PC, and it's only got 1.25, which is still a lot. And whenever my brother was like, "Yeah, I filled up a whole terabyte of hard drive," I'm like, "How do you do that?" And now I'm like, "Oh, never mind, I get it." He actually has like 5 or 6 extra hard drives because our school was dumping computers, and because they I don't know, they just didn't need them anymore. They were old and we're getting new ones. And so they put them all on a pallet outside next to the tennis courts. Yeah, I feel that. And so we decided to go and raid them. And he had like tons and tons of random garbage hard drives and just kind of has a bunch of random hard drives like, "Oh, I have a great idea. Fill these up with games." But the PC he was using was an old CyberPower, like 2003 CyberPower PC. I mean, it was a high-end one at that time, but like not good enough to play on anything less than the lowest uh, game settings. And like it, kind of beefy, but very bad, very buggy. Like sometimes he would just like plug in his headphones and his computer would crash, or he'd be doing nothing and his computer would crash, or he'd plug in like hard drive or thumb drive, his computer would crash. But so also whenever you plugged in a new hard drive and you need to restart, due to just I don't know weird computer stuff. And so he had like 6 drives, each of them 256 gigs, just kind of like next to his computer, full of games. Half of them even unlabeled. And I understand why he did that now. I don't think I can add another hard drive to my computer. Um, I don't know. I don't know enough about computers. I really try, but I just don't. I will never truly figure it out. I do my best, but eh. I have a bunch of RAM. I got like 32 gigs of RAM in this, and there's another good reason for that. We I needed new RAM because my old PC's RAM was broken. Same with its CPU and a vast amount of it. It was a bad PC. It was not. It was all the garbage pieces ever put together. Fun, great stuff. And so my brother was like, "But I want some more RAM too." So we got two 16 gig cards. And turns out his couldn't use it because it was so old. So it's like, well, guess I have two 16 gig RAM cards. I I don't know if it's. I think that might be just too much. I don't think it's actually helpful. I think they're just sitting there not doing anything. As I'm just like wasting the potential of my computer playing Minecraft and not like simulating the end of the universe or something. I don't know. That was the first thing that came to mind. Yeah, I probably could do that. Unfortunately. And then like I hear stories of people doing all these crazy things with their computer. Like, um, a while ago, I believe 9 months, a YouTuber wanted to look for. Is it still here? No, the old picture for this, packed up PNG. It's can I find a version of it? Yeah, this. He wanted to find that specifically. Oh, huh. And to do so, they use like, yeah, there we go. Look at that. You knew. Good job. I just started watching his stuff a little bit ago. Yeah, he finally found it, but the server's down. He found it a few months ago, but the server they put it on is gone, and that's sad. But oh man, the way they found it, like connecting hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of computers, his stuff's pretty good. Uh, I mean, his is more on the side of an actual player of 2B2T. You know, like being like, why is the server still bad? And then like watching like FitMC or something, it's the YouTuber side where it's like Housemaster's trying his best. And it's like, is he though? Can you give me legitimate proof that he is actually trying his best? Like, the server's been in 1.12.2 since that released. And yet, here we are, waiting for 1.17, 5 major updates later, and there's just no new update. I'm actually very surprised that server is still alive. The internet has a very hardcore tendency to just kind of ignore things. Anything based around 4chan gets ignored. And that was. And well, 2B2T is the perfect thing to ignore then. But I know it is, but the newer versions have been getting more and more stable. But it is very hard to equate for a when when the world files aren't supposed to be more than originally 2 megabytes per chunk, and yet 2B's world file is like 8 terabytes. Stability really, they aren't factoring in that kind of server. Well, the server is limited to 250 people. The Q server, though, I mean, it's just no one's doing anything, so it's not like it can lag. But man, the queue, it's so long, and I know that it really would be, and I know that, but I want to like, well, first off, I want to be able to get on. Like, I don't want to spend the $20 a month for priority, but I also don't want to like sit in the queue forever. Like the one time I tried, I started using Impact Client. But I was like, well, I need a hack client. Otherwise, I'm just gonna die continuously, and I do that enough already. I don't need to be sent back to spawn every time I die. Um, because it took me so long to escape that, and it's gotten so much worse. I escaped just before Etta could join the server. But I turned on auto reconnect. Alright. Pretty normal. And I minimized the window. So it was just chilling out as I was like watching videos, and I reminded myself, gotta turn that off. I wake up the next morning, alright, and I see that Minecraft is still open. I had forgotten to turn it off, and I was still in the queue. I mean, I know I had connected to the server, and then probably gotten kicked by the anti-AFK, So here I was being like, I don't know if I'm alive anymore. I think my fish and my fishing pole and my wherever the hell I was, like I don't know, only like 30,000 blocks from spawn, that's all gone. And I'm like, I think I'd be fine with that. I kind of want to go see what's happened at spawn. I want to see like the remnants of like Wrath Outpost or I don't know, the Valley of Wheat, something, the Valley of Crafting, something. I want to see something. I think I deserve that. Um, so that was fun to come back to, being like, oh god, I think I've connected the server 3 times. Overall, I've played on it for maybe 3 hours. It's just so hard to get on. So when it updates, the stability will go up, hopefully, and they should be able to have more players on because of how everything's changed. But that was fun. Just imagine that, just sitting down and then having that realization of, oh, the one thing I wasn't supposed to do, I did. Oh no. Oh man. It's so weird looking at that server and being like, people still play on this. They go in there and everyone's like, why is it so toxic? And it's like, 4chan, first off. And second off, it's because that's what makes it fun. I don't really play on servers, and I don't like survival servers that much. Because everything's based around like how much in-game currency you can get, which changes depending on who's online or if they use special things. It's like that is just you want to survive? Go find illegal items in a dupe stash somewhere, and you'll be fine. Don't worry, they're everywhere. I think not finding one is harder than finding one. That is what everyone wants to play on. They want to have this chance to go back years later and be like, that's still there. This base I've been building for years, it's still there. But, only so many people get that. God, some of the builds on that server, I just they're so good they make me want to cry because I'm so bad. It's like I look at them, it's like people built this in full survival mode. Basic almost. It's almost survival. I mean like it's somehow at the same time hardcore and yet the easiest thing you'll ever do. Because what? What did I do? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I know. Uh, what are you procrastinating on? Mine is oh damn, I don't actually have anything to do. Yes. I can not feel bad about streaming, which I never really do. But an hour and 45. Yeah. Yeah. You're welcome. Uh, don't worry, there's only another hour of stream, and then you'll finally be free. Not really a loss. I mean, it's geometry. What part of geometry are you in? Because that really changes how much fun it is. I mean, fun is the wrong word, but you know what I mean. Like, let's see. Finding like yeah, all I've got for you is take notes. And that's those are my words of wisdom. Take notes and if you're going to procrastinate, at least vaguely feel bad about doing it. And then you're fine. Not the fun part. Guess it depends on who you are. I don't find math super boring. right, like, but, whew, sometimes you'll get those problems where it's like, who would ever do this? Who needs this knowledge? What am I gonna do? Take over the world? Well, maybe, I don't know. Um, but yeah, I'm doing, what would it actually be called right now? Technically, Algebra 2, maybe Pre-Calc this year? Not great. I mean, it's not super hard. Like, I finished my final in like half an hour, but so much homework. Usually, this class is pretty good about it. I've been in math classes where it's just all homework and no lessons. It is. At least I'm at like a public school, you know. Being at like technically not private, technically a charter school. Those are different somehow. It's technically possible for anyone to get in, but it's rich people. Trust me, I know. It was super weird going from that, going from all rich, mostly white people to a school where it's like I am the rich person as I'm sitting here in like lower to very middle class. That was weird. But I don't know. I don't constantly have to be like, God, my friend is literally a millionaire. I went to a friend's house. It was like his birthday party or something, and they had told me that it was like really big, you know, literally a mansion. It had like a 10 car garage. It. I know, I know. I just saw that. Luckily, this is all done. We've dug it out. Let's actually go repair that. It's at. Don't worry, it still has 300 durability, and I have unbreaking on it. But if I did break this, I would probably just. I think I would just die immediately. Just jump in lava and leave. I mean, I've got netherite. I've got like four. I've got 4 ingots, but I don't have enough emeralds. I have pretty good book trades, but man, some of those are expensive. I'm still trying to get protection, and my dumbass was sitting here thinking that the highest protection was 5, when apparently it's 4. So I have gotten probably, I think, like a 20 emerald protection 4 trade. All right, which is amazing. And was like, no, I need protection 5. And I'm pretty sure that doesn't exist. Do you know how that feels? It's bad. I've spent like 8 hours just cycling through villagers trying to get a fake enchantment. And I have just enough netherite to create full netherite armor. And that'll be great. I'm still using... I still have iron armor. Oh. But villagers are so unbelievably overpowered. I mean, I'm not complaining, clearly, as I have, you know, this beast of a pickaxe that I would never be able to get by luck because I have no luck and I die a lot. So I never the highest I ever got was like 30 XP like twice, and then I died like 2 minutes after. That was fun. I love just losing so many levels of XP. It's great. And I mean, this farm creates a lot of XP. Yeah. Because I was thinking like, oh well, there's efficiency 5, so there should be protection 5. But no, I killed the. I wonder. No, I think the egg is gone. I forgot to grab the egg before respawning the dragon, and I think it destroyed it. I don't think I have a dragon egg anywhere. I think it's just gone forever. So unless I want to cheat, I will never have a dragon egg. Still don't know what I would do with it, but having a dragon egg is like one of those. Also, there's a what is it? It's L. Uh, these are for my data packs. So it's like this amazing. I get one shulker box per shulker. Also, Enderman can't steal blocks. I can customize the armor stands, mob heads, player heads. That's all I actually have. But I can never get this. It is just impossible for me to get that. Ugh. And how do people get some of this stuff? How do you get that? Every potion effect? There's like there's like 30 different potion effects. And half of them are bad and super hard to, well, 75. Like why do you like lessons or questions? D Are you using like an online program for math homework that's like, "Oh, you took too long, have more questions." Because that's just evil. Why at least you didn't spawn in front of me. What have you got? That's actually a pretty good trade, but don't know if I'll have enough sand. I think I'll just keep this guy around. Get in that. Get in that hole. Get out of here. I don't need you. Oh. Why do you have to do 90? How much have you procrastinated on your homework? I mean, I'm no better, but... Or do you just have a really bad math teacher who hates everyone? Because that does happen. Man, some math teachers are just evil. My math teachers for the past few years have been great. That's a that's an accurate answer. Yeah, yeah, that'll work. I feel that. I feel that. Yeah. All right. Well, we have done the main part of the farm. They should hopefully die by hitting that. 10 a day. Yeah, I think your math teacher hates you. I don't think that should be. You shouldn't be able to get that much homework. I don't think so, at least. So in the bottom, uh, we could have. I need a good water system. Do I have any water buckets? I should have a few around. I kept a ton with me for some reason. There's one. Do I have iron? No? Well, yes, but just yeah, all right, whatever. That's fair. That's yeah. You're preaching to the choir, my friend. My brother and I used to joke that procrastination is an art. Because unless you do it just right, you're just gonna fail miserably. But if you're just good enough, ugh, my dog is digging at the carpet. Ugh, they they shouldn't do that. They're old. Like the dog that's doing it's like 8 years old and shouldn't be doing this anymore. But can't unteach an old dog. this should be enough. I could test it. I don't have much XP. Screw it. Let's see how much this hurts. This is a horrible idea, but it's too late now. Alright. This should kill me. Perfect. It's just just tall enough. Deep enough, whatever. It is just enough down. Perfect. I don't know. Some schools do things differently, but for my math teacher, it was all your homework is due with the test, which is amazing because that meant I could not do homework and be like, whoa. Yeah, it's not much, but alright, now we need to dig out the collection and storage area. Specifically collection. I'll have storage in 2 outbuildings. There'll be buildings coming off to the sides that will have storage. I think. We'll plan that out. And then this will be the minecart system that makes everything run. And then, so it will go here, so this way. I'll probably have to use water streams. Oh, good person then. Man, we don't really have any good stories from any of my schools, really, from teachers. Oof. My God, those kind of teachers are the worst. But they exist, and it shows that there are some people who just aren't fit to be teachers. And there are some people who are the best teachers. Oh, yeah. Like, my math teacher last year was great. He, like, helped everyone out if they needed it, and all that kind of stuff. Um, math teacher year before that was really cool. Uh, his mother actually worked at the same school, which is just great. She was also really cool. Same with his sister, actually. Oh, we had a teacher like that too. One of our math teachers, actually. Everyone just hated him. So then I mean, he was around for a few years and then was gone. We lost kind of like a fan favorite teacher. Uh, we lost my last year's math teacher. Oof. I don't know if any teacher has specifically done that. No, maybe my what was that? 3 years ago? 4 years ago? Yeah, my math teacher from 4 years ago. She was also the science teacher, and was not fit to teach math. Honestly, like. Also, I was bad at taking notes and stuff, but she hated me. I think she had a vendetta against me. She ran what was the club? Kind of like the science club. Like they did like science activities and like went to a competition. Oh, I don't remember what it's called, but I quit because well, it was partially my fault, but whatever. I don't want to call it miscommunication. And I quit because I wasn't. Oh, we had. Whew. I've got a few good teachers like that. Luckily, all those teachers played favorites in uh, my way, so whatever. Like one of them, who my brother literally would have rather killed himself than ever go to her class ever again, and she was a student teacher. Very nice, good teacher. Um, but she was ah, some teachers will do that. Like she, She was fun. Like, well, imagine Mickey Mouse. I guess Minnie Mouse technically, but so like always happy, but with a horrible anger management. So like she would be like, "Oh, thank you," and kind of stuff all the time. And then when she got mad, everyone knew she was mad. And she played favorites. Luckily, I had been her son's friend since like kindergarten. So, actually before that, since preschool even. And so, she liked me. So, whew, dodged a bullet there. But, um, yeah, she did not like a lot of kids. But whatever. I don't. Not my place. Otherwise, we had teacher who was fired uh, because he called a kid gay, but he didn't say he used the other word for it. I don't know if I can say that on stream. So that was I wasn't there, but I heard about it the next day. He also married our orchestra teacher, who was like 30 years younger than him. So that was weird when like the newer kids were like, "Oh my God, Miss," like the orchestra teacher's great. It's like, who? I have no idea who that is. And they're like, "Oh, oh." Also, they were both already married and had kids. Fun stuff. Great school. Amazing. The teacher turnover rate was amazing. Like, few teachers, bam, 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 every few years. New teachers. Like, even my favorite teacher is on the fast track to being fired this year. And it's so sad because, like, my brother had her, I had her. She, she's great, but she just didn't want to come in for like during COVID. And so like, all right, well, I guess maybe be prepared to not have a job. Uh, and she'd worked there for like 6 or 7 years. Horrible. Also, the school was kind of falling apart, and just great. Loved that place. Definitely is not the reason I had depression those years. Definitely not. Okay, we need bunch of rails. Perfect. Oh, I need regular rails as well. Okay. Actually, might not even be enough. Which one has regular rails? That one. I don't know why more people don't do this. Like, I mean, you may think of it as cheating, but I say it's use of in-game mechanics in ways they weren't supposed to be used, or exploiting. Technically different. Like, this is such a. How would they not fix this? Like, it should be so easy to fix. Maybe. I don't know how to program. I should, but I don't. That's like one of the things I'm like, I need to learn that. I need to learn how to program. After all, the job I'm wanting to go into is computer development, like video game development, or alternatively streaming, or YouTube. Probably streaming. YouTube's hard. Anyone who creates oh, I need redstone. Creates daily videos is probably crazy. Like it is so hard just to like find the want to record. I don't know how people do it. How do people do daily videos? Someone like Markiplier has my full respect. Like he did I'm getting better. Well, I got better and then this year happened. which I think is for most people actually. But man, I last year was great. I had a whole bunch of friends, and we played Dungeons and Dragons during lunch, and at the club. Like I would help find like, nope, found. I was one of the technically founding members of the D&D club. I say technically because I didn't join immediately. I had tennis. Um, I haven't really talked to any of my friends. I've got a random group chat they made like 2 months ago that has had like 10 memes put on it, and that's it. Yeah, isolation has gotten. But I was thinking to myself, like, man, you know that quarantine's gotten bad when a friend group made entirely of introverts creates a text chain. That's when you know that it has that it needs to end soon. Like, none of us were super social, but it was like the group of smart kids. We were all in like the STEM program, and so it was like that one kid who's super nice, and if you like try to make fun of it, everyone's like, "Dude, you can't do that." I was like, all like during that whole year, I'm like, how are these people my friends? The they are the greatest human beings, and they're like, "Hey, yo, you know this guy? Hey, he's pretty cool. We should be friends with him." My friends are crazy, man. And like, we sat down at lunch, all right, and pretty normal. There were like two people at the table already, and one of them stayed throughout the whole year, and she was great. The problem is, I don't know her name because we never told each other. We just kind of sat down at her table, and then every once in a while when we were talking, she would just kind of join in, and she was part of the D&D club, and that's like really why we started talking. Yeah, same. Like I tried playing Warframe with one of my friends, but like the one day I tried, um, he was busy doing homework, and my chat keeps resetting, and it's really weird. Like, it keeps just saying, "Welcome to the chat room." I don't know. Streamlabs is being strange. It's been open all day, so that might be part of the problem. Um, but like I tried, but he was busy, and then I just kind of never tried again. And none of my friends really play video games. It's mostly a group of, smart kids, so they don't spend their time playing video games. They work and do smart things that I don't do. But even for like the 4 days I had school, it was great. I had a lot of fun. And if I'm being honest, being able to go to school and wear a mask was kind of cool. Like, I mean, I don't know why so many people complain about them. They're great. I get to not talk to people more than usual because they can't even tell. Yeah, I'm fine. I mean, I think so. I don't know. My mental health, sometimes I don't even know what's going on. I can usually tell, though. And I mean, I've done better in my life. Like, I don't know, last year, but I'm doing fine for right now. Let me think about it. No, I don't know. The last few days, I think, have been pretty bad, which is mostly just like finals stress. But I don't know. It happens. I kind of, yeah, I don't know, like, I kind of only ever realize that I'm not doing all right after I'm doing okay. Like, it's kind of like losing battery in a flashlight. See, that's part of the problem, is I don't know. If there is something, then I don't know what it is. Otherwise, I would talk about it. But, yeah, my mind is sometimes cruel like that. And sometimes it's just like, man, it's been a long time since I've seen these people, but I still am like socially awkward enough that just kind of like talking, like just reaching out to friends is super weird. And I had talked about this last night with my family, but it's like, uh, maybe I don't know. It's just it's. I don't know if I've ever. No, I've a bit of a clogged nose. Uh, I don't know if I've ever really like seen my friends outside of school. Just like I don't know, we see each other in school all the time. But oh come on, here we go. Maybe mine are broken. Who knows? It would be nice if the brain just kind of like told us what was wrong. Because sometimes it's like, no, you figure it out. It's like, you are literally the thought center of my entire body. If you don't know something, I don't know something. So I try and figure it out, but sometimes you just never know. Like the one time that it hit me really hard, I've only had like yeah, I've had to do that on more than one occasion. Like I had it, man, maybe well, actually it's been getting a lot better. I had a pretty bad period for probably from like Friday to Monday was pretty bad, but luckily my brother came home from it does actually help a lot. The brain is a very powerful tool, and we always forget that if you have a problem, yes, talking with other people can help, but if you don't want to, you can talk to yourself. I do it. I mean, like, I don't just like talk to myself being like, well, I don't know, that's weird. It's always like, I don't know. I have like a fake, almost like an ongoing like podcast almost in my brain at all times. So like I'll think of something and then I'll be like, huh, and then like I'll talk about it for a little bit with myself. That might be weird and I have no idea. But, it's always stuff that I'm like, if I just like texted someone this, I think they would be like, uh, who are you? Because it's just the most random garbage all the time. But yeah, I don't know. I'm surprised that it didn't hit me harder. I really noticed it. I don't know, maybe 4 or 5 months into quarantine, I realized like, oh, I need to create a schedule for myself. Otherwise, I'm just gonna be sitting at my computer like being like, I have nothing to do. So that's when I was like, ugh. But luckily we went. What did we do? We did some stuff with friends, and that always helps. Like it's kind of a nice like recharge almost. That's probably the only way I've actually made it so far. Is it's like yeah. Uh, two. Oh, there's one. Yeah, it's kind of nice. My most recent thing has just been unnecessary thoughts of the future, and that's been most of my problem. is I'll be like sitting there and being like, at some point, I'm gonna have to like do taxes and like get a job and I don't know, worry about that kind of stuff, and it that screws with your head. It is not good for you. I'll tell you that much. Like it every time I'm like, no, no, I need to not do that. That is whenever I look back, I just want to like go back and slap myself. But I'm like, why? Why did I say that? I could have said anything there, and I decided to say something stupid. Yeah, I still have to do that. I need to get better at that. I think that's something everyone can get a little bit better at is just focus on one thing at a time. You know, try and finish projects. Just always have something to do. And but if something's wrong, don't just keep doing something. Do something about it. It's fine. All right, we've got this problem right here. Is that unfortunately the the area is one wider um than my minecart tracks can be. So I've just gotta, I guess, make a single one that goes back and forth. How would I do? No, I can just dig out this actually. That'll be easier. Okay. And I've tried to figure out something to do during this time, but I don't know. There's not much, so that's kind of where streaming came in. Is like streaming has helped to slow down the ever encroaching collapse of mental health. Everyone has that on the horizon. It will happen at least once in your life. But everything we do slows it down, usually. There are some things you do that makes it faster, but just don't do those, I suppose. Mm. Don't take mental health advice from me. But streaming has helped to slow it down. It hasn't stopped it, but it's there. It's like, all right, this is a pretty good barrier. But it good. Oh, really? That was like 6 stacks. So close. I just need like one more stack. Um, Applying to other people. Ooh. Yeah. Like, yeah. So, like, it hasn't. Uh, yeah, I've been trying to work out. I I did work out during the beginning, but then when gym shut down, I was like, it's so hard to like. I'm literally maybe 20 feet from a rack of weights, and I've used them maybe 3 times. But one of those times was earlier today. So, and one of them was yesterday, and I hurt my wrist, so I can't use them. Oh crap! I forgot to grab the one thing I went there to. Good job. I'm amazing. I, that's one block. That's impressive that I hit that. Um, yeah, unfortunately, most of the Discord servers I'm on are either really big and never have voice chat, or really small and never have voice chat. Where are my pants? There's some coal. How did it even get over here? That shouldn't even be possible. Voice chat actually did help a lot. Like, I was playing Rainbow Six. Oof. anxious about my voice isn't the right term. It's I don't like my own voice, as in like listening to it in recordings. Oh, there it is. Like when I first started recording YouTube, um, I don't know, 3 years ago or something, my voice was really bad because I don't know, it hadn't like deepened yet. None of that kind of stuff had happened. So, you know, it was bad, and listening to your own voice is weird. Like people would be like, "Oh, don't worry, it's just your own voice." It's like, yeah, but it's actually your voice. The way you hear your voice, like when you're speaking, between how everyone else hears it, is like day and night. It's unbelievable how different it is. And my dad talked about this a little bit, but he's like, he used to do podcasts all the time, and it's like, it's so weird. Is that like, oh, yeah. I think just hearing my voice back while I'm talking would distract me, and I would spend more time listening to what I said than actually saying things. So I can't really have that on. It's a little bit too much of a distraction. I need iron. Alright, we should have hoppers over there. We need to actually set up the collection system. And then, let's see, how could we do that? Okay, I have an idea for how this is going to work. Um, zombie piglins and pigmen had this problem as well. They drop a lot of swords. Like, a lot of swords. I should have kept that built. Um, I'm going to try and rebuild this from memory. So, we need to have a filter to make sure that those swords don't get through and clog up the entire system. Which is easier said than done. Do hopper, hopper. Okay, there we go. And then do that, that, that. Wait, no, this has to go out one more. Hold on. Ah, there it is. Okay. Hang on. Okay. Perfect. Hmm. I guess that would probably help. Uh, I used to know a kid who was non-binary, or not. No, sorry, he was gender fluid. My problem with my voice has always been that I feel like people hate my voice. Now, I have no evidence for that, but I just think that people hate my voice. Um, alright, that's pretty good. And then it would be items, and then that. Perfect, look at that. It works. I know how to build the most basic redstone contraption possible. Amazing. Um, yeah, I just think that, like, I think my voice is annoying, so I'm so worried that people, like my friends, hate my voice. Did I forget to grab powered rails again? Yes. Go in there for one thing. Huh, that's a first. But that's just me. I think everyone has that in their voice where they're like they have some sort of thing where they're like, God, I feel like that's really annoying. maybe not everyone, but yes, I have watched a lot of FNAF VR. Let's see. Trying to think of what's her name. Uh, I think I kind of get what you're saying. Uh, hmm. Okay. Why did I only grab two minecart? Why did I think I needed two minecarts? I am very stupid. All right, we need to actually get rid of all of these just to make sure that none of them connect. And then move out all of this. And this will be the sorting room. And then once all the items get sorted, they will be all right, I think I can kind of get what you're saying. Uh, it might have been a little bit longer since I've watched VR. Well, let's see, I tried rewatching FNAF VR a while ago. Um, yeah, I've got a few things where it's just like, why is that my voice? But um, what was I gonna say? I forgot. Right, I tried rewatching it, but as time's gone on, the FNAF game's gotten more complex. I said that weird. Yeah, complex. Oof. English. Uh, it's become harder and harder for me to rewatch because when you know where all the secrets are and how everything works, I hate watching and seeing like the YouTubers being like, I don't know what this switch does, and then not actually letting go of the switch. That uh, it makes it hard to rewatch series sometimes, especially with video games. Just press the button. But eh, not the worst thing, I guess. All right, so there are what do they drop? They can drop, I think, armor, but they drop gold nuggets, gold ingots, and rotten flesh specifically that we want. Um, so if you do that and then have these ones, this is going to be some high quality and not infuriating redstone, I swear. We're going to have these going this way, and I'm out of hoppers. Great. Luckily, we just grabbed a bunch of wood. Here we go. Ow. Ah. We got it. What was I saying? Right. Um, like I was trying to watch some people play through Minecraft. Oh my god, I couldn't. They just didn't know what they were doing, and as a longtime Minecraft player, it hurts. It hurts deep inside when people don't know what they're doing. Because you're like, just it's not that hard. And I know that I have seen everything and anything conceivable done in Minecraft multiple times. So I really shouldn't be annoyed at first time players for not knowing how to like do basic stuff. And some of it's like putting the carpet on the fence, or things jumping out of fences, and it's like a lot of things with fences, trying to just like build iron farms or mob farms, and I need iron. This is why I had to build the iron farm, is because I'll do a project and all of them need hoppers. I mean, I may have overused them a little bit, but also this farm hasn't been going, so it's just whatever the dredges of whatever I hadn't taken out yet left. That's fun. Ah, I've never successfully completed that fly. Never flown out of my storage room and up yet. Uh, I've tried many times. And you now know why I need gold for carrots. It's because I just run into everything. And golden apples might be helpful. Now that I think of it, I don't know if I've ever used a golden apple, like, legitimately during combat, ever. No, not that I can think of. Huh, that's kind of weird. I guess I don't really fight much. Like, there's a reason I stay away from PvP, because I'm bad at it and don't know how to do it. Okay, so this is going to be the basic system, is we're going to have everything pushing this way, and then, how was that? That had one going down, and then down, and then whatever the chest was, like right there. We need to clear out more of this area. And then we can just build the sorting system here. That. I actually had to learn how to build a hopper clock because of my mob farm. Not the nice creeper one. No, no, no. My old mob farm, like as in ones that haven't been useful since like Minecraft 1.2. Sorry, what? Oh. Why? Why are you walking when it's snowing? Ah, that's fair. No need to apologize for that. Okay, we can have the chests going this way. Try and keep yourself from getting frostbite. I actually met a guy with frostbite once. Like, he had frostbite. Apparently, it is not fun. Alright, so there's 3 major items. The snow's fine. I mean, not my favorite. You know, I'd rather it not be snowing, but I'll take what I can get. Oh wait, no, I need to... I'm doing this wrong. Okay, that... So there needs to be one going in here. One going in there. Oh, if it was down more, that'd be easier. Would be the better way to pump it upwards. Probably back. Yeah, so that'll work. I can move everything down. I've always kind of liked the fog. I mean, it's kind of weird. Like, where I live has had a lot of fires recently. So for a long time, it was super smoggy out. So you'd go outside and be like, wow, I can't see anything. And it's kind of fun. I mean, it's bad if you want to, like, drive or, I don't know, breathe outside, but, who needs to do those things? uh, and, I don't know, it's like we had pretty bad smog, a few years ago, um, and it was like, our visibility overall was reduced, like, a ton. But I don't know. I was younger, so it's like, whoa. It's like a video game. I can like only see my own render distance. I didn't call it that because I didn't know what render distance was, but you know what? That's the best thing I could think of for the time. Um, all right, let's hope this works. I just need to remember how to build the rest of it. Clear out all this. Let's go for some janky redstone. All right, so it needs to be this one is being checked. So it needs to be like that. Hold on, there's a reason I built the one that I built outside. Because otherwise I'm gonna forget what I'm doing. Ow. That was close. Alright. Yeah, it is that one. No, it's that one being checked. Alright, let me... Oh, I don't know if I can make enough of anything right now to actually build a filter. And also we don't have the rest of the building yet. Or the portal's lit. We're basically not ready, is what I'm saying. I need a fishing rod. That's on topic, I swear. It was just a different tour of your land. Alright. Um, there's my first house. Here's the gold farm that we're working on. Here's the carrot farm that was going to be a villager breeder but didn't work. Here's the village. Here's the original house, built out of a villager's house. The beautiful entrance that I built. Pig farm. Pathway that goes to a snowy biome. Work in progress slime farm. Very over redstoned mob farm. Got a full system going. Tree farm, mine shaft, tower I'm supposed to be tearing down but haven't, and pyramid and iron farm. Not the time. By the way, yes, I remember you. And streaming is a strange commitment. Ooh, good job. That's the hardest part, honestly. Getting account set up, getting don't worry about your voice. I'm streaming and I was talking for like 10 minutes how I hate my voice. Um so don't worry about it. It's fine. I don't think anyone cares. If they don't like your voice, they just won't watch. So, there's that. Um and if you ever watch like a Q&A with a YouTuber and they answer uh how should I start? The answer is always the same. It's just start. That's the only way to start streaming. If you worry, like I worried about it for a long time. I waited until I had two screens and a nice PC before I started streaming. Well, mostly because my old PC or my old laptop couldn't run the base OBS and Five Nights at Freddy's together. So it wasn't gonna run Streamlabs and it wasn't gonna stream. But it's I don't know if fun is the right word. It's a new experience to your favorite games. That's a good way to put it. Is you're playing the same games. You're just playing them with other people without them actually being there. It makes it so that you can have a second opinion. Like, does this look good? And then, it's kind of like being in a comedy group without knowing who else is in the group, but knowing that everyone that will be in the group is going to be very like-minded. It's that should be fine. This definitely won't glitch and break. It's definitely gonna glitch and break. I've played with minecarts enough to know that they're not great at functioning properly, but man, we love them anyway. Also, if you start streaming, try and figure out a game. Like, don't make it so you can only play one game, and be grateful for every follower. Because if I'm being completely honest, I know why people watch small streamers, and it's so that they can have their name said by a streamer, usually. It's kind of fun. Like, I've the only reason I followed a few streamers, I mean, they were part of a good group and good people, but it's kind of fun to have your name read out on stream. It doesn't even matter how small the streamer is. Alright, we're finally almost ready to turn on the farm. Because we need it to start before we can finish even the most basic storage system. Um, because we need this to work. The interactions also, it's that and like just being noticed on stream. Like for FitMC, he was doing one of his world record streams, specifically the longest powered flight. And the reason I subscribed to him was because he mentioned my comment on stream. It is very nice. What was the last? The problem is the streamer retention, the follower retention for small streamers is kind of low sometimes. Like, I was under the assumption that when you followed a streamer, you just kind of didn't unfollow them. Like, I couldn't tell you the last time I like unsubscribed from someone on YouTube. It's just not something I do. Oh, I probably shouldn't have this fully set up, but and yet there was one point when I had 28 followers, and then a few days later it was 25, and then it's now 27. It fluctuates a bit. So don't be worried about that. It happens. Like there's no good advice that can be given for new streamers because it would kind of like be asking, yeah, life goes on. It would be kind of like asking like Neil Armstrong, so how do I get in space? Get into space. It seems easy in principle. Work for NASA as a like, just like get into their astronaut candidate program. But under that is mountains of paperwork and other things. It should be easy, but it just isn't. All right, let's go. I'll take you on, Creeper. But if you blow up my farm, I will be very sad. Perfect. I'm amazing. I'm the greatest Minecraft player ever. Alright, let me do this before I forget. Get rid of those. Those shouldn't be there yet. Alright, let's go turn on the farm. What's done it? What? Whew, English. What we have finished. Um, and then we can finish the sorting system later. Because I don't have many stacks of any of these items. And you need at least 5 stacks? At least 6 stacks of any item that you're gonna sort. In general. Like, there's probably other ways to do it, but you need to have at least one hopper full. I mean, it doesn't have to be full, but it's easier that way. Actually, no, that's the only way to do it. Oh, God, stop it. Oh, so many zombies. Alright. Also, if you're ever going to start streaming, create a schedule. Know when you're going to stream. Like, ugh, yeah. Also, they're so quick. Like, when I started, it was just it was summer break. I had all the time in the world, and so I did 2 hours every day. And well, there go all those rockets. Um, the reason I stopped, I say it's burnout. Probably was a little bit, but it was also just ooh. It, it was that is super hard. It takes a long time to be able to get used to streaming for anything more than even like an hour, because you have to just kind of talk. And my first ever stream, afterwards, I was close to not streaming for a second time. There was like every once in a while a few people who'd come in and out, but none of them said anything. And it, if you, I'm guessing you haven't, because I haven't either, ever watched the VODs on the channel. All of the older streams where no one is there, well, actually, you can't watch most of them because they don't exist anymore. I really tried. I don't know how to keep them there for longer than 2 weeks. I don't know. I'll figure it out eventually. Um, when no one's there, like this stream has been 3 hours long so far. It probably says a little bit less due to the problems we had early on, but and this has gone by super quick because there's people to talk to. Imagine the comedy group example, but no one's there. No one's in the audience. No one is talking. What do you do? There's nothing to talk about. The game, you don't want to talk about the game. Who talks about games during streams? Unless it's like old stories about games, then you just don't talk about playing games. But when there's no one there, that's all you have is what is right in front of you. I don't know if I'm helping. I'm probably making you not want to stream, but once you get people like uh the people with like maintenance worker in the Discord server, they were ones who showed up multiple times and made it so that those streams were easier. Uh, they're the reason I continued streaming. Is eventually you just gotta hold out till then. You gotta hold out until you get someone who wants to watch your streams. Once you get that, you'll do great. It'll be easy to talk. It'll be easy to talk. It'll be easy to just keep going. I have no rockets. I also know. Okay, well, up there. Do I? At least I have ender pearls. So once you get like even the smallest community of one or two people that continuously come in, like if it was a perfect world, everyone who followed my channel would be watching every stream. But that's never gonna happen. What was I here for? Rockets and flint steel. That's right. But yeah, that's why streaming is such a slippery slope. Is it's oh I could have just made one. Is for some people they get those immediately. For some people it takes them a while, and it's just it's kind of Twitch. It's kind of the way Twitch gets rid of people who actually don't want to stream, who are there because they want money or I don't know, fame or something. That's not why you stream. You stream because there are people who are willing to watch. Of course, sometimes those people aren't there, but you know that there are people. And they just, like most, don't find some random small channel somewhere. Alright. Now, I don't know how efficient this farm will be. Oh, that's actually pretty good. Do I have... I don't have a snowball or anything, but he should walk off pretty soon. this is actually a principle I use all over the base. It's just like they'll fall off eventually. Yeah. Uh, Almost. There we go. It does work. Amazing. Look at that. We got some rotten flesh. We're rolling in it now. Yep. I don't think I've ever fished in this world. This is the only reason I have fishing rods. Here we go. Perfect. Look at that. Amazing. I should probably make another pathway here so I don't hit any of them. So those are my hot tips for streaming. Is have patience and don't worry about people complaining. They won't. Unlike on YouTube where they can just leave a comment after 15 seconds and you won't see it until after it's made and they're long gone. On Twitch, you are staring at chat. You know when someone says something. So people tend to not make fun of streamers. Because also they can just ban them. So, I mean, that's kind of like the only thing that makes it, for any specific reason, better than YouTube. That and also, you don't have to deal with, like, getting your ads removed. Or, I don't know, all that kind of stuff. It's a better community. Alright, what do I need? I need to, well, get a bunch of rotten flesh, bunch of gold. There we go. Just right. I don't know why I thought I needed water. This is a completely waterless farm. Alright. These guys will just kind of spawn in every now and again. But I think the strategy will be layers. So we'll need to create a few more, maybe 2 more layers of portals. And that should be good. And then that should be about the perfect height for the building. It will have like it'll be very cathedral-like, but it's running and it's going, and we have like nothing to show for it yet because it's not the most efficient farm. It's also, well, if we're gonna do 2 more, it's also a sixth done. What is that, like 16%? We're doing fine. Oh. We'll dig that out later. That is one of the problems. Start during, if you go on winter break, start then. That'll be the perfect time. I th ah, because that I got the first one, but the second one, I got something. I'm going to have a quick shower. That's all I could get from that. And I don't even know if that's right. That was my interpretation. Oh, oh no. Ah. A, really? A piglin jockey? Oh, the one thing that won't die spawned in immediately. Great. And if more of those spawn, okay, we need to do some quick stuff to make sure that those won't screw up this whole system. I need some slabs. We've got plenty of sandstone. It'll be fine. Go. At like 25 by 25. Yeah, that'll be fine. maybe we can do this side first. Uh oh, never mind, never mind. Perfect. Okay. I forgot that there was nothing over here. I can just wall this one off, I think. Let's get up here. Oh, I guess now I need to light it up. I'm creating more problems for myself. This is going badly. But I had completely forgotten that those jockeys can even spawn. Because if they get down here, they can stop the minecarts. And that is the one thing we don't want them doing. If our minecarts stop, the farm stops. Technically. I mean, it'll keep going, but you know, we'll lose most of the items, and that might make me crash. Probably won't. I don't think I've ever crashed before. I think I just probably jinxed that. Alright, we need to just slab off this. That way we can still, like, move around, but they can't get in. Nothing should be able to survive other than those. So, as long as not many of those spawn, we'll be good. And then we can just... yeah, that'll work. Alright. I guess we need more obsidian. That'll be fun. I do have a few buckets of water. Yeah, all I have is one left. Where did I put... I guess I just... no, there they are. Okay. Get ready for some super exciting content where we go and dig a bunch of obsidian for a few minutes. Really groundbreaking stuff. How did you get here? Did I leave that gate open? No, how did you get out here? You shouldn't be able to be here. Villagers are the worst. Why do people use villagers? Ow. That was my fault. Oh, God. It was the villagers. They killed me. I'm not going to do anything because there's just golems everywhere and they still one-shot me. This took forever. I don't... getting these... there's actually 4 sets of armor originally. That took like 2 hours. Because I didn't have an iron farm. So I had to mine that all by hand. Same with my first beacon. That was all by hand. I mean, only 2 stacks of it was iron. The other 32 was gold. Where is that? That's forever. Wait. Alright. If you're gonna help me mine, help me, but otherwise get out of my mine. This is an active construction zone. Like, wear a hard hat at least. Maybe don't steal my stuff also. I think he's gonna die. There's just nothing down here except for a few iron golems and, like, a lot of monsters. Alright, what are we missing? Pants. Got my shovel, got my elytra. That should be everything. Alright. To my 1 lava pit. I mean, I've got more, but I don't know. I have destroyed this thing. It is looking really bad. And yet I still need obsidian. Alright, let's do that. More of that. Then use the big brain strategy of that. Just do this like a normal person. Just hope it doesn't burn. It would take longer to move the beacon than it would be to just like, you know what? I'll do this off camera. let's instead go and start planning out the building a little bit more, because that's more fun than just digging continuously. Well, I mean, we did that for like an hour and a half, but um, I've got nothing else. That's it. It's empty. Tank's empty. Used it all. We did get a lot of dirt, so we should be able to better plan out the building. So we're gonna have this kind of look. This will be the door. That goes from there to there. That's 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, we've got the main area planned out. I do have a drawing in front of me, but it's pretty bad. Should this building be wider? I feel like this is wide enough. What is this? This is 31 blocks wide. It has to be an odd number because of the 3 by 3. Also, all of these are odd numbers long, so want everything to be centered. Because I feel like having this much space should be fine. You know, I mean, I don't know if I have enough. Oh, I do. Hold on, this might be a genius. Might be a genius level play. I need trapdoors. I think I ran out. They're there. Oh, I don't even need trapdoors. This is enough. And then yeah, this will work. I say as I begin to use slabs to build. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Now we're wasting less space. We have more farms in the same amount of space. It is literally the perfect strategy. I think a better way to do it would have been to have a portal there. You know, like have walls there, like every 2 blocks. But too late for that now. All right. Well, we're gonna need more obsidian again. Even more than last time now, by like 8 per. So that's too much math. All right. So then I'm gonna say right here is gonna be the outbuildings. They're gonna come out a little bit, and maybe not. We'll see. We shall see. And these will be where the storage is. So then that is 1, 2. That's too big. I don't want them to be like massive, you know, but you don't want your storage areas to be small. But I already have where, like, I already have the sorting going on, technically. 1, 2 begins right there. All right. And then this, and then on the back, all right, this is kind of like the cool part of the building will be starting. So this, if this is the exact end. Oh, what? People are dropping stuff upstairs. So if this is the back, from here to the other side will be a massive ring of gold blocks going from like here all the way up and down. I don't know if that'll look good at all. It might even look really bad, but that's what I have drawn. So we'll see. It'll have to be really big because this building's gonna be tall. So that's a problem for when I've actually built this. This comes out here. Do that. Go here. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, that's even. All right. There we go. Building basically laid out most of the way, except for like the rest of it. We'll look from above how it, see how it is. Okay. All right, that's pretty good. Maybe a few more towers here and there, and it'll be perfect. You know, we'll need like one or two more. Hopefully at least two. I don't want anything to get asymmetrical. Ow. Oh. I was getting so good at that too. But that's basically planned for the building. Is it's going to be kind of a cathedral, but it's going to be based around gold. And it's going to have a super creative name, the Temple of Gold. I know, I am just so smart. It's unbelievable. But first, we need it to make gold. Um, and it's doing that, but a lot slower than I would like. Like we can check how much we have for now. Not gonna be much, but yeah. All right, how much do we have so far? Amazing! Look at that. We're rich. Boy. All right. It, it might. It has a possibility of looking really bad, but everything's gonna be sandstone. Um, due to the fact that I live in a desert. Come on, buddy, get out. Get off. That's the problem is they just kind of wait around. So if I get turtle eggs, which is that would take forever. Oh, I don't even. The nearest ocean's like 2,000 blocks away. Because they attack turtle eggs. I think that's really it, unless I want to use villagers, but I don't have enough of those. Do I? I don't have Silk Touch on me. I don't have a Silk Touch pick. It keeps getting destroyed. Yeah. We've got a regular pickaxe. So I need emeralds. This is how I spend like half of my time in this world. It's just like, where did I where did I put that? And just constantly. And then being like, oh god, I need gold to eat. Oh, and then I die from starvation. I'm like, well, I guess I don't need to eat anything anymore. And then I start ignoring getting the food again. Yeah, seems about right. That's how you play Minecraft. Do I not even have a single... Look, I've got this enchanting book hanging around. And you want to know something funny? I can't use it. This book is impossible to use. It doesn't matter. You just can't use this book. It will just sit there forever, and I won't get rid of it because I spent too much time making it. And there it is. Forever unused. Oh, I've got a lot of iron. What was I looking for? Emeralds. There's my 5 emeralds. Right? I I combined... What did all the redstone do? Oh, this is for my smelter. So, this part launches the minecart, which gets its stuff from up there, fuel and items. Then, when it launches, if it still has items, this will detect it, keeping that open and turning that back on. And this duplicates rails, because I don't want to make a bunch of rails. There's all my sugarcane, and so many hoppers. Just everywhere hoppers. The base, its veins are hoppers. Its blood is iron. I guess it's actually gunpowder, iron a little bit, and sugarcane. And I guess string. I get a lot of string from this farm. I mean, I only ever sell it. I don't do anything else with string. Ow. But all my Fletchers, they just up and leave. They usually fall in this hole. I don't know how they get here, but they always do. And oh, perfect. You have a string trade. There we go. Perfect. Got a bunch of emeralds. I just need books, which are somewhere. I don't know. Oh, actually, I know where they are. Yeah. Well, I mean, all of it's my base. This is just like the industrial area, I suppose. It's got the super smelter and the farms, but this is just kind of the rest of it. There's nothing inside. This is just a mob farm. It doesn't really work, and this is empty. There's this is it. This is all that's inside. And then there's this room, which is gonna be my storage room, and then I never finished. And now I have a massive storage room that I don't use. So, good stuff. What was I doing? Right, Silk Touch. What was I getting Silk Touch for? I don't remember. I'll figure it out. Hold on. I'm trying to go back through what would I need Silk Touch for. Nope, it's gone. Wait. No, it's gone. There was something. Right down there. We need. Oh well, I'll get one anyway. I'll need another Silk Touch at some point. Mending, mending. Efficiency 5. Silk Touch. Perfect. I think I might have another Silk Touch villager somewhere. Hang on, still thinking. What do I need what was I trying to build? I was gonna do this. I don't know, it's gone. Yeah, there's really nothing you need just Silk Touch for. Oh, right, turtle eggs. Got it. Found it. Amazing. Alright, I need Silk Touch and shears and food, and we'll go on an adventure. Where's the pick at? Nope, not using that one. There it is. Perfect. Silk Touch. That there. Gonna chuck all that in there. And then just need to end those. Yeah, the rest of this is fine. And then I need shears for seagrass. Do I have bone meal around? Look at that. Who needs organization when you can just have anything you need immediately? And where? There it is. I do need adventure. Yeah, I need an ender chest. Where are all my ender chests? I was gonna make a bunch of ender chests with the obsidian, but used all that up. I should just take this one. Alright, to the ocean, which I definitely remember how to get to, because it's a straight line. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Who needs fully repaired stuff? It's an adventure. There's the work in progress farm, number like 3. I'm building so much, and none of it's gonna be finished. Alright, now we need to find turtles, which is easier said than done. I always forget how massive this glacier biome is. Like, I don't even know what I'll use it for. I don't think I will. I might need to use it for this farm so I can get item transport upwards. I've just gotten around that by going down, but can't really go down much more. Polar bear. I forgot a bed. Do I have logs at least? Nope. Amazing. Let's kill some sheep and make a bed. And I kept my chest, of course. Like the one item where I'm like, God, these are really valuable. Other than my pickaxe, but I need that, so. Are turtles actually... I know they're not that rare, but I haven't seen any. Turtles. Or sheep. Sheep will work too. I mean, I need turtles in the long run, but I need sheep right now. I also have shears. Okay. Just like night 1. All over again. I don't think I could ever restart Minecraft anymore. I think this is it. I think I've peaked in Minecraft. And if I ever go back to the bottom, I'll probably go crazy. There we go. Turtles. I need... Perfect, I do have shears. Seagrass. God, I remember when turtles came out, and everyone was arguing on how you breed turtles and how the eggs grew. That was like the big thing to argue about that update. Other than like random garbage about drowned or something. I don't know. People argue about everything when it comes to video games. But it was like, I spent like 5 minutes arguing with someone about that. Ugh, I'm so bad at hardcore. I've tried playing it on stream, and it's hard, and it's very core. And it's very hard. And I'm not good. I have died like 5 times in this stream. Alright, you. And you. Alright. Get ready to steal some children. That, well, technically correct is not a good way to say it. I think hardcore would be the only way I would ever restart. Are you trying to find a place for egg? Yeah, perfect. Because I don't need turtle shell helmet. I'm just never going to build underwater. Because I live in a desert. And, it would be hard to live underwater. Oh. Alright, let's take that. Get some turtles. Alright, you. And, oh, no, you can't have... I need to find a new one. There we go. You, turtle. 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 There we go. Come this way. Man, respiration is amazing. I don't know why I never had it before. Probably because I never enchanted anything, because I never really got diamonds or played Minecraft. Well, I did play a lot of Minecraft. I was just really bad at it. and usually played Skyblock. And it's kind of hard to use Respiration in Skyblock. That's mostly feather falling or Elytra, or just not falling off the map. I have perfected using cobblestone generators due to the fact that if I failed, it would burn, and if I failed a different way, it would fall off the map. Ah, so many memories. There are no good Skyblock servers anymore. All of them are gone. Hypixel has it, but it's weird and more like an idle game than Skyblock. Like you have little minions that get items for you instead of just like, I don't know, getting it from special cobblestone generators that create ores sometimes instead of cobblestone. That's how you do it. But I don't know. Dude, you gonna lay your eggs soon? Get like the push? There you go. Ooh. Alright, don't mind me. You didn't need those. Alright. Try and find 2 newer turtles. It'd probably be easier if I just let the turtle shell, like the eggs hatch, but that takes like hours. And I don't have that kind of time or the voice to. My voice won't keep up that long. I'm surprised it's lasted this long, actually. I mean, it really hasn't. I'm more just like, I'll survive. I don't really need my voice tomorrow. I'm just doing finals, so I already presented like my one presentation so far in the entire year. Done. Don't need to talk. It's all going great. And I didn't even like lose any items building that gold farm, or what well, done of it. Come on. Ugh, these turtles. All right. Due to concerns of my voice giving out, we'll go for another 15, which is an hour longer than I had planned. Oh, there it goes. Uh, but this stream has been very productive, which is rare for streams, specifically my streams, but it's been good. Uh, it was a little bit laggy at the beginning, but that's cleared up and will hopefully stay cleared up. We will have to see. Did you guys not actually see each other? Come on. You. Oh, I can't. You? No? There we go. There was something. Got any more turtles? I think we've exhausted our turtle supply. We only got like 4 over here, and they're everywhere. All over. Really? Hey, welcome back. We're getting turtle eggs so that the um, pigmen don't spend a bunch of time just standing there. I have to figure out how that'll work because I made the farm 2 blocks in between each, but we'll figure it out eventually. I can probably just put it above. We'll have to do some tests, and then we'll figure it out from there. Perfect. Such a strange item. And I always forget that the turtle eggs are in the game. Like, they're so weird and, like, hard to use because need to know exactly how to use them. Otherwise, you're never gonna get turtles. And, like, it takes forever to farm turtles. Their eggs are easy enough, but actually getting turtles, it's almost impossible. Like, they only grow up during the night, and it takes, like, a week in game for them to even hatch, and then it takes them a few days to grow up. It's a whole thing. Where are we? Um, it should just be this way. Yeah, perfect. I'm actually, but the area I'm in is really weird because it's mostly desert. It's got forest, It's got like forest surrounding it, and then an acacia biome, the savannas. But it's like, oh, a portal. I think I might have already looted this one. All right, see you later. Ooh, good stuff. Ah, yeah. Don't miss class. I almost missed class multiple times because of watching YouTube. That was stressful. Uh, I probably won't be online. My voice is starting to weaken. I'll probably only be able to go for about another 20. Sorry, not 20, 12. I'm good with numbers. Okay, this'll work probably. Oh god, I've just got so many items. I showed up to literacy on the day I no, the day after I presented, like 5 minutes late because I was watching YouTube and got like lost track of time. It's uh, moving towards nighttime. Yeah, my class ended forever ago. Like today was a short day, so I mean longer than most short days. Like we have every Wednesday is shorter for us. Uh, oh no, which is great. Um, and especially today, but I actually had to like go to classes. We don't have class on Wednesdays usually. Well, we do, but it's we're not allowed. They're not teachers aren't allowed to give instruction. This is the center, so it's just like here's some work, I guess. All right, let's see if this will work. So I end at like 8 usually, like 8 a.m. usually on Fridays. It's great. All right, now we just need guys to spawn. I don't know if I'll be able to. I don't know if they will. It takes forever for them to spawn normally, but this is also what 7 portals. Also, look at this thing we figured out. We could just put another portal right here in between the two. It's genius. And also, it's only like two. It's only like 4 obsidian because there's already 2 portals. And it took me far too long to remember that fact. So we went down and got a little bit of obsidian. I was like, nah, we'll do something else. So we planned out the building. So we have the basic layout. Those towers might be bigger at some point, and then back here is gonna be a massive arch of gold. Once the farm is fully running and actually produces something. All right, let's. Uh, yeah. About here. Oh, I don't have any more glass. Um, where are my rockets? Did I run out of rockets? Why am I so bad at this game? Jeez, man. I'm so unprepared for everything I do. Like, I try to prepare for this stream. It's like I flattened the area, and I did nothing else. I got some obsidian. I mean, I got all that, but I need, what was it? Glass. That's it. There we go. And rockets. I need rockets as well. All right. Let's hope I have at least one of those in here. Rockets. Go. Alright. Well, there we are. Alright. Now, let's see if there's any pigmen. Sorry, they're piglins. Gotta use their proper term. Alright, I need to also... I'll just build up. Okay, so if those two are connected by that one, there's one there and one there. That won't work. So then if I do these two here... No, that also won't work. I don't know, I'll just do that. Go. Oh. Hold on. I put them in the wrong spot. Did something just spawn? I thought I heard a angry pig noise. Oh, I should have done that. I'm stupid. Okay. Let's try this again. That there, 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 there. The inefficiency strikes again. Okay. Perfect. We've got turtle eggs on all of the portals. Now, just gotta wait for something to spawn and hope it works. Unfortunately, if it works, we might not be able to see something spawn. And I don't have super high hopes that it will work. Just because I don't know if that's in line of sight. I think they'll just ignore it. Let's move a little bit further away. Try to make sure I'm not impeding spawn. So it makes building farms so hard is you can't be that close to them. Otherwise it just won't work. Let's head up here. Actually, let's see how much stuff we have that this farm has produced. Probably not much. Hasn't been active for that long. But I was hoping it'd be like pumping these guys out, but it's really not. Yeah, it's about as good as I was expecting. Whole 8 gold nuggets. That's a few golden carrots. Maybe like one. Really rolling. Going quick. I usually don't do streams this long, so I'm really feeling it. Yeah, alright, we probably won't see one spawn. It's not that common. Which, you know, might be a problem. It being a farm and all. But, oh, there's one. Yeah. No, it doesn't even know it's there. What if I put them there? Alright, let's try one on each side. Luckily, they shouldn't spawn. One there, one there, one there. It will take a lot more, which is unfortunate, but Oh, I was wondering why it was taking so long to mine those. That's okay. Ooh, I forgot there's a hole there. Like a really bad parkour challenge. Don't don't destroy the eggs, but don't die while you're at it. This shouldn't kill me because I'm wearing armor, but it it would be close. That's for sure. There should be like just enough eggs. Oh, right. That kind of destroys the plan, doesn't it? All right, well, we'll figure it out later. I can probably find something. What if I just put glass behind the portals? That might work. Yeah, that would probably work. But with that, I am gonna have to end the stream. It's getting late and my voice is hurting. Um, so I would love to keep going, but out of water, and I'm at the point where my voice hurts and water won't help it, just because I've been talking for almost 4 hours. So I really hope you enjoyed. I know I did. It was great. We did a lot of work, and I'll do some off-camera stuff to get Obsidian, and we'll probably stream on Friday. And it will probably be continuing this project because I've got nothing better to stream. So I hope you have a great rest of your day, evening, morning, night, whatever time it is for you. And I'll see you Friday. And yeah, see y'all then. Bye.